No?
You good? Everything
Hello?
okay?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My internet just straight up didn't want to work anymore.
Interesting.
All right. You're having one more sacred flame thrown at you, so you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can do. Maybe.
10.
There we go,
You
10.
fail. Wow. But you have resistance, don't you?
What?
Don't you have fire resistance?
Yes. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the effect of having resistance is. I just know I have it.
Halved.
What?
Damage is halved. So you take 1 damage.
Sweet.
Because
I'm
we always
sweet as sheet
round
crystal.
down. So each of the cultists, one by one, start casting sacred flame at you guys. Between Kep and Ren, it's pretty evenly matched on who they think is the main bad guy right now. Even with the splash from merfolk of Sword. Cannot think of your species right now. I'm so sorry.
Of merfolk.
The flames throw count a bunch of people watch as action happens. Only very minimal damage coming to either of you as the flames either miss you completely, graze you. Firefall getting a face there, and I do mean it's up there. Yep, it's your turn. You're slowing slightly. The quickly heats you up, and you quickly heat the phone.
You are cutting out a lot for me. Is he cutting out for anyone else?
No.
I forth a little bit, so and I know my mic is finished.
I'm gonna try
I'll stop.
disconnecting and reconnecting to the chat real quick. It's definitely like straight up. It's like cutting out completely. So like if it's not happening to them, then it's on my end. Hello.
Hello. Are you all good now?
How the fuck should I know? He hasn't spoken. I mean, he's thumping.
No, sorry, I was making sure that my mic was aligned. Okay.
Oof.
All right. So I'm gonna start. Don't need that yet. I'm trying to check which of my spells are bonus actions, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to. No. Move up to here. And cast Hideous Laughter on the main guy in the middle.
What the hell?
Wisdom saving throw, or he falls over laughing. And I expect potentially drowns in mud. But really, I just want to make this man look like an idiot in front of his boys.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Oh,
Sweet.
yeah,
Hold up. Let me think of a funny joke.
I'm waiting.
Well, now it's gone on too long. These are jokes, and none of them will be good.
Oh no.
God. What's a solid just dad joke? I'm blanking on all jokes right now.
You put yourself on the spot
I know.
too. So
Well,
you can't even...
he walks up to the edge of the thing, and he's supposed to make this guy fall over laughing. Like, there's got to be something.
Hey, you know how you know
He
when
walks
you're
up to the edge, and like signals the guy in the middle, and he goes, "Hey man, what do zombie vegetarians eat? Grains." things.
The,
And the man's loves it.
the cultist looks at you deadpan as you walk up and tell this joke. And you can see him resisting it. You know the twitch in the lip when you're trying not to smile. But it doesn't work as he immediately starts to laugh. It gets louder and louder until he can't contain it anymore and falls backwards into the mud, writhing like a worm, clutching his stomach in pained laughter, getting it all up in his face and nose, causing his laughter to be mixed with coughs and gurgles. I'm gonna say he takes a single damage for that because that is hilarious.
Well, he gets an additional saving throw anytime he takes damage. So the goal here is to avoid hitting him and kill his cronies while he's laughing it up.
His cronies are more dangerous than him. Is what's sad.
Yeah, well, it still makes him look like a dummy.
But you are fair. Okay, then. He did take a single point of damage because he's choking on mud, so he does have to reroll. Bing bong. Not quite there. Came rather close, though. Vren, it is your turn.
Good.
And I shall take bite of pizza.
Alrighty. So as a bonus action, get my screens back right. I'm gonna go ahead and transform because why the fuck not? It lasts for an hour. That's a lot of information, but don't worry, I'm keeping track of it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my crossbow again.
Alright, are you going lichen form?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold up.
We're not holding up. It's now the cultist's turn. No.
No. Rude. So rude. There's initiative and that. Okay. Now I remember. Alright. So I'm gonna roll to hit with my crossbow. That's enough.
Who are you specifically targeting? I have both their armor classes memorized, so I know what they...
Actually no. This dude again.
Alright.
Because that's 19 plus 5 plus 3.
Oh, the thing
19 plus
says it's
8.
3 square feet. What the fuck?
I
have to change that.
And then it's gonna be this plus 1. Oh, it already rolls for that. Well, okay.
Oh, aren't you special?
Is that?
If you click the word crossbow, it rolls damage for you.
Yeah.
I went to do that, and because I was in
No,
a
no,
different screen, it didn't click for me. No, I know.
Okay.
I went to go and click it, but because I was out of the screen, I forgot that it rolls that for you.
Yeah, Xyz did not roll it right.
Did it not?
It didn't.
It didn't roll the dice. It just rolled your dex bonus. It rolled 0D.
That might be because I might have it wrongly set up. Hold, please.
They're very particular about the way
I
their
do
stupid things
have
are
it.
set up.
Yeah.
I forgot to put the dice in.
This is the
There
first
we
session.
go.
It's okay. We're figuring shit out.
Wait till you learn that you can program them to auto reroll if they hit certain values. It's pretty dope.
Okay, and then that's 9 because I'm in lichen mode.
Okay. 9 damage to the cultist on the right.
Yes.
That means that much health. Bada bang, bada boom. You walk right up to the edge of the mud pit, transforming into your bestial form and inflicting a small amount of fear on everyone around you. Cultist, friends, passerbys, doesn't matter. Some of them even calling you a monster. But it doesn't matter. You block them from your mind. You pull up your crossbow and take aim. Pulling the trigger, the bolt flies through the air and sticks this man in the shoulder, straight piercing his shoulder blade and causing the 8 damage. The cultist glares at you, snapping off the boulder and only getting ready for his next spell. It's almost as if the pain doesn't bother him, but that he enjoys it.
You're causing a goddamn ruckus.
The Russian saying ruckus.
Kep wants to recommend you take a few steps back at the end of your turn.
I take a few steps back at the end of my turn.
I would recommend moving your token to show that.
I'm doing it. Give me a second, XD. I got cheese
That's
on
more
my
than a
fingers.
few steps.
You're not going to want to be standing there in about a minute. I guess I'm going to make there for some maybe move.
Okay.
You've got it.
The cultist is currently laughing himself to death, so he has to make a wisdom saving throw, which he passes. Does that take his whole turn, or is he able to do a thing now?
Takes
I
him
think
a
that
turn to get
normally
back up
takes
from
an
prone.
action. Yeah.
Oh,
At the
it says
end
that-
of each of
that-
its turns, it takes a wisdom save.
Yeah,
So, he didn't get a turn.
yeah. He also has to get back up because it says that it makes them prone, basically.
Yep.
So next turn he has to spend his turn
Oh no,
getting.
he'll spend half his movement, and then he can move 3.25 feet, or sorry, 3.75 feet.
Ah, beautiful.
Mud is so good.
The cultist slowly stops laughing, clutching his stomach in utter pain, and looking at you. Only you. But, Onyx? Right? Yes, Onyx. It is your turn. Your names don't sound the same, so I'm gonna have so much of an easier time telling you apart.
I know. I specifically, when I was choosing my character's name, I was like, okay, what letter has not been used yet?
Alrighty, so I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna pull him, because he would count as like a small to large creature, right?
Who?
That guy.
That's a human. That's a
Yeah.
medium creature.
Yeah. So he fits within this.
Thorn whip. Oh god.
Great,
You create
long vine-like whip.
covered in thorns that lashes out your command towards a creature in range. Make a melee spell attack against the target. If it hits, the creature takes 1d6. If the creature is a large or smaller, you pull the creature. Okay, so he can be pulled. Up to 10 feet, which means he would only be about here.
Yep.
Alright.
Not within stabbing range, but you know.
Alright, make a melee spell attack. See if it wins. You're trying to pull the cultist?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I should have made the melee spell. Humble.
That's damage. I need you to roll the actual
Yeah,
attack.
give me just a second. It should have made it. Where is it? I think that's what that was up there, X. That was the attack up here.
Thorn whip? Oh, 12. 12 does hit.
It takes 7 and gets moved a little bit.
So it takes 7 damage. He's dead.
Oh, okay.
He's a weak
Dang.
boy.
Didn't even come to my party. Man, I have so many fun toys, and y'all ain't come to my parties.
No, I was laughing, bro.
Oh, that's how I do it. Oh my god, this is gonna make mental math so much easier. I've been trying to figure out how to get it to do like minus so much so that it automatically does the math for me and I don't have to pull out a calculator. I figured that shit out. Holy crap.
And then I'll take a few steps back and just have my
Okay.
clock stand back after hearing the giant rock. You know, maybe keep a few feet back.
You step up. Grabbing your whip, it slowly transforms into a vine covered in rosy-like thorns. Rearing your arm back, you fling it forward and masterfully wrap it around his throat. Pulling him a few feet forward, you recognize very quickly, whether on purpose or not, his throat has been slit, as he falls to the ground bleeding out to death.
Starting to feel like a Belmont.
Nice hit.
Just don't punch Rin in the face.
You must be the Belmont.
It's such a good.
Only the
I haven't watched that
Belmont.
show, but that's such a great scene and line. That's
It
so
is,
fucking
yes.
funny. Just nobody else would punch me directly in the chin on contact. I know you. You must be from that
Belmont.
fucking family that keeps doing this shit. I love it.
Nobody in this godforsaken
have
fucking country has the balls.
I have
Fucking
seen
Belmonts.
I have seen that show from start to finish, and it is full of shit like that. It's great.
I've heard
It's
it's a
very good.
fantastic show. It's high on
It
my
is.
list, and I'm not even a fan of the games.
Oh, it's beautiful. But nonetheless, it is now the Cult Fanatics' turn. Oh boy. The Cult Fanatics, seeing their leader just get killed, are now scared. But
You want
pressing
some?
on. Oh. Want some? You will pay for murdering our leader. I can't do
This
I
is
don't know what
literally
that-
your last chance to run away, or we will kill all of you. Just
I
saying.
saw what happened to your leader.
You have a chance to move the other direction, and I'm literally about to cast a spell that will kill all of you, so, maybe just fuck off instead of dying like a bitch.
Let me read this real quick. Oh, I can choose how you obey. No, I wasn't casting that. I was reading it to make sure I understood it because I'm trying to read all the spells before, but I have horrible memory, so some of these just don't quite work. Okay. The one on the far left here, you're right, in accordance of world stature, immediately cast command on Kep, attempting to get him to back off, if you will. Which, what was the thing again? You have to pass a spell check of what? What is the saving throw? Why are you not
It
telling me?
says wisdom.
Yeah, but it doesn't say how high it has to be.
Well, I fail anyway.
Oh,
I
yeah,
rolled a
you-
6, so it doesn't matter. So
Okay.
he told me to back away?
He tells you to step back.
Done. You got it, man. Happy to oblige. Get ready to fucking die.
How long does this spell last? I always forget. Within
One round.
One round.
Says at the top.
Okay. He immediately, he speaks step back, and you are unable to deny him this. Stepping back, you do your witty conjecture about killing him before the next one decides to cast a separate spell. He cast Sacred Flame, because that's really all they can do. On you.
Doesn't touch me.
Which doesn't touch you. I'm just going to go through these one at a time. It's now his turn. I'm pretty sure Inflict Wounds is one. Hold on. Let me
It
read
touch
the damn.
only.
Yeah, that's what I thought. One of the. I can't remember which ones are fucking. See, I'm trying to mix it up because I'm trying to think of like what spells they have.
If you hit the I button next to them, you can open them up and read them.
Oh, holy shit! That's useful.
Means
Okay.
information, Exy.
I'm stupid.
You don't gotta
Okay,
post them in chat every time.
I'm not very smart. Okay, yeah, he just cast Sacred Flame. You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and then you've got him. What did you do again?
Doesn't
What
touch
was-
me.
Oh, you Thorn Whipped. He's casting it at you, Onyx. Has you just saw? He just
That's
saw.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that, please. Hang on. Give me just 1 second to scroll down here. Yeah, level 1. Submit. I'll take it.
Throwing
And
it for your next melee
taking the
attack.
fire damage.
Oh wow! So you're not even gonna. Well, you still have to roll because it's not something. Well, if you're just gonna tank it, I don't think you're really
Yeah,
gonna have to
no,
roll.
I'm not even. I'm just gonna basically catch it in my sword and laugh at
Yeah,
him.
3 damage, so.
Yeah, just
All right.
Thanks for the boost.
And this one does the same thing, casting Sacred Flame, because now that Miss Russia has backed off, she no longer poses a threat.
Now that one I'm gonna make a roll on.
Okay.
I can only hold one of them at a time. That needs to be a dex save, right?
Yes, you need to beat 11. Yeah, you beat it! One by one, the casters follow in suit with their new quote-unquote leaders. As he commands Kep to back off, the rest cast flames, one at Kek, two at Onyx, trying to kill them as quickly as possible. You could tell these guys aren't very well trained or even very strong. But as they fill the area once again with fire, Onyx absorbs the first blast, seething through their teeth before the second blast just completely blows them by. A stroke of luck for Onyx, as Kep is less lucky, but honestly doesn't care, as it just hits them and does nothing. Their stones simply sizzling against the heat.
Jesus, you guys, those helmets a little too tight?
I don't know how they would respond because I can't think of a good voice for them. I just want to do hissing voice, but they're humans. What do
Humans can hiss, Exy.
Yes, but it doesn't make sense for the
Trust me,
culture.
have you seen the movie Cats? It's a lot of humans hissing and it's very uncomfortable.
Just have them chant. They're
And then you hit yourself in the face with the book.
Guys, I think I figured out their problem and why they can't hit any of us. They're kind of brain dead.
Probably from
I think
hitting
their
themselves in the
helmets were
face
put on
with
a little
books.
too tight.
You will not stop the coming of the gods. We will end you.
What is coming?
Well, I'd just like to say that you're not very smart about your execution, because if I was another 5 feet in front of me, this might actually hurt. Good
like
thing I
your
stepped
swag.
back.
So I create a magical orb of energy.
Of iron.
It is a
Wait.
giant iron magnet ball that pulls everything within 20 feet of it into it. You have to roll to try to move away from it. Strength checks pull you in, and once you touch it, it does a bunch of damage.
1d10 of lightning damage.
And if they try to move away from it, it halves their movement speed, which is already quartered.
Holy fuck.
So you can walk towards it and take your 1d10 every time you touch it for the next minute, which is 10 rounds. Or you can try really hard to move away, which you literally cannot do, because you can move less than a square per turn. Biatch.
So it will
Mob
take 2
masher.
turns. It would take 2 turns to move 1 square. Holy fuck. Alright.
Realistically, they wouldn't even be able to move away because you'd have no traction to pull away from it. You're in
Yeah.
mud.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say they're stuck. They can try to they can
I
try and
fucking
resist
warned
it
you.
though. They have to make what kind of save again? Strength.
Strength.
So this is for the whole group.
Oh no, sorry, Constitution. Or get pulled 10 feet towards the orb.
10 feet, holy crap. Yeah, now that one didn't quite work. So each of them gets pulled 10 feet. So this
So
one
they're
gets
all
pulled...
touching the orb.
Yeah, they are all touching the orb. Holy crap. They all take 1d10 of damage. Alright, roll the damage.
It's a 1.
Oh, it's a... Wow, it's much damage.
It's lightning damage in case they're weak to that.
Unfortunately, they are not, although I should have
Also, just for some fun flavor, because it says that unattended inanimate objects that weigh 5 pounds or less within 20 feet of the orb are pulled towards it at a rate of 10 feet per round. So, like, it has, like, a gravity to it. So I also like to imagine that as they're, like, stuck to it, the mud is, like, crawling up their legs.
Not only
Leaders
that,
also
they
gotta come flying.
there's craters where explosions happened, which means that there's stone and rock and dead body parts all flying at them.
Yep. It's gonna be so good.
What kind of bullshit am I getting myself into with this campaign?
This is a level 1 spell.
Now, I have seen some shit, alright? I've been many places, I've hunted many monsters, I've seen some shit. This is some bullshit.
Thanks, I've been working on it for about 3,000 years.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
seems that I
Us and
always
them
get
did
caught up
work.
with the weird people. I have explored numerous taverns, numerous tombs, and I've never seen some shit.
So
Oh, fuck.
You gotta grow with me more often. It's way cooler. Trust me, I'll show you some crazy shit. Stick around.
you put your hands out in front of you, a little bit down, and like an earthbender, you make. Can you make fists? Do you have hands? You have hands.
Yeah.
You're crystal, so I gotta think about this. You make some fist and slowly.
I play the lute. I've gotta have hands.
Fair.
You could
slowly.
just resonate on the strings, though.
Yeah. Anyways,
Sorry.
you slowly lift your fist up as an iron orb lifts itself in time with your fist. Eventually, you all hear a snap, crackle, and pop as it lights up with energy, immediately pulling all 4 cultists and the dead guy into it. You hear moments of silence and then screaming as all of them have electricity coursing through their body, the mud acting as a great ground and conductor. Multiple stones, bones, dead people, mice, anything within that area is also pulled into them, doing some amount of damage, but more or less being annoying. But now, Ren, it is your turn.
Still too far away for me to hit, so I'm just going to do the crossbow again.
Twins
hello.
hits.
And
Yeah.
give there.
So,
+1 to that.
+1, so it's 12, 13, 14 damage. Why do these? Oh, yeah. This guy. All right.
Wait, no.
14.
It's 7 damage. It rolled 2 dice because with advantage she would have a crit, but she didn't crit.
Ah.
Yeah. So you only take the
Oh.
left value. So 7 because +1.
I rolled a 19 and a 20. Look at that. Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
There we go. All right, that thing that I found out how to make them do the automatic math is so nice. I don't have to do mental math in my head. You, still in your lichen form, lift up your crossbow, and like a cold widow in the night, yes, I'm using Black Widow, you pull the trigger once again, and it whizzes through, crackling through the energized orb, and sticking it right into his chest, immediately attracting a bolt of energy from the orb as it courses through his chest and causes heart palpitations. You can see him physically struggling to breathe now. But he's not quite dead. And now these guys have to fucking try to get away, so they all have to roll Constitution, don't they?
Yeah.
Or is it Strength to get away?
Constitution.
16.
Strength saving throw to avoid the damage.
That makes no sense.
16, advantage to attacker or defender.
Okay.
Because that matches, so. I think that saves, so they can move. But
Yeah.
only 3 feet.
Yeah, it's not like it matters. But they can at least get away from it enough to where they don't take damage. So we're going to assume for now that they are safe from the damage specifically, but are still very close to the damn thing. At that point, though, they do want to cast more fire weapons. Because that's all they have. Ooh, actually, hold on. Which one was the commander again? It was this guy.
Yeah, commander's dead.
Well, I mean the new commander. Cap. He's gonna try and cast command on you one more time. Yeah, he does have that. He has 2 more.
Alright, what's my save for that?
Save is his level plus his wisdom. So +1. So it would. No, that's not right. Is it seriously? It's 11.
I rolled an 8.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if he can actually command this, but he's going to try.
It looks like that has a list of things you can command. Drop, flee, grovel, approach,
Fuck.
halt. There's 5 options.
We're gonna gloss over my Rick and Morty reference.
You might
I
issue a
hear it.
command other than one described here. If you do so, so yeah, I can do that. He
So-
says, "End the spell."
I think by Kep's logic that he can avoid actually fulfilling that.
Okay, I'll allow it if you can actually tell me the logic, and it makes a modicum of sense.
I'm trying to read through to where I saw this because I read this last time. If your command is directly harmful to it, me not attacking the person who is trying to attack me is harmful. Kep believes that he is in danger from these people, so stopping his spell would put him in immediate danger.
Roll charisma to convince me, because that makes sense, but it's mental gymnastics in my head. You got a nat
A
1.
1
And
and
a
a
nat
20 on
You know
the
what, just-
same click.
Just because you got a nat 20 and a nat 1, I'll allow it this time.
Even my nat 1 would pass most fucking checks. That's a
yeah, even
12.
your nat 1. But you got a nat 1 and a nat 20, so this time around, I'll allow it, because that was impressive, honestly. The spell fails, as in your crystalline mind, that is a dangerous action that will put you and the innocent people around you in harm. As it fails, the cultist, not knowing this, gets mad and commands it again. End the spell!
You can't do 2 actions.
No, he's not actively doing it again, but he's
Yeah.
trying to...
I gotcha. I'm just teasing.
Oh, okay. Sarcasm goes over my head sometimes, I'm sorry.
No. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, so don't feel like it.
Worthless crystalline beast. I will have you hanging from my goddamn podium.
Good luck with that, bro. Many have tried. 0 have succeeded. But I'm sure that you, Mr. Random fucking dude I ran into on the street, will be the one to take me down. Bitch, I've been here thousands of years. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Damn, you got some sass.
He's a bard. Of course he's got sass.
Fair, but he's got like aggressive sass.
He's got
Like-
sass coupled with brutally murdering you.
Holy shit, vicious mockery gonna be hella lit.
This is my favorite ideal. The ideal I wrote for him is life is for enjoying, and anybody who stops you from enjoying it doesn't deserve to keep theirs.
Fair.
That's so hardcore.
It works so well with how you're doing it, so we're doing good. Onyx, it is your turn. You just saw them. Oh shit, no. I've
Well, the
only one of
guy's
them
dead.
attacked. Only one of them attacked.
yeah.
Did I?
Only one dude commanded.
Yeah, because it was the commander.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
new
the-
commander.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
But
the
he's
others
dead.
are down there.
Oh, yeah, I thought he died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you tried to command me with an already dead man.
So I messed that up. So next time, only 3 guys will be attacking you.
I wasted my double nat on you.
No. It still would have went through, but this guy will not be attacking when it's their turn.
Ah.
Because I messed that up and didn't realize I didn't realize I took the dead guy out of the turn orders. So the other 3 who are not quote unquote the leaders will be attacking you next. That way we still keep the turn order and it's
They're
relatively
sure
fair.
gonna be trying.
Yeah, they'll be trying. Onyx, it is your turn.
There's a 15 hit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, they get a catapult to the face.
What?
Yeah, I can yeet a rock at him.
Choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn or carried. The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet
Yep.
in a direction you
And yeah, when it strikes something, it deals 3d8 bludgeoning.
That's
Yeah.
horrifying.
Also, we're actually gonna make this 48 because fuck these guys and get a long rest later, and we're gonna cast this at level 2.
Whoever gets that is probably dead.
we're
Hold on. Are we doing the top one or the bottom one? Because we got 12 and 17 and 18 and 19.
I'm assuming it's the top one. It didn't put it in correctly.
Did you
'cause-
cast it at a higher level?
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's the top one. Because
Yep.
that's modifying for higher level. The bottom is just regular.
So is it 12 plus 18 or just 12?
12 plus 18, I believe.
12 plus
Why do you roll? It's the
Wait,
same
no.
roll twice, though. Why is it rolling it
Yeah,
twice?
it is. Yeah, it should just be the 12.
Do they take double damage if they fail by enough or something?
Because he does have to roll to hit it, because, 15 and 26, it might be thinking the crit.
Well,
Or
he doesn't.
12.
She doesn't
Give me
have to
a
roll
second.
to hit it because it's a dexterity save. You have to save to hit it. She doesn't have to roll anything, so she can't crit.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Well,
figure out where it's causing shenanigans.
Oh, well, 15, definitely.
That does pass.
So, it completely misses them, right? It doesn't say they take half damage or anything.
I mean, wouldn't they be at disadvantage because they're stuck in the mud and trapped against this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you provide very fair point, and it is a dexterity, so yeah, they would be at disadvantage. Good
Okay.
job.
Also, all that it does is if they fail the save, then they stop moving. Otherwise, it still does the same damage anyway. It says on a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving.
Yep.
Oh,
well,
I see. The
they can't
object
move anyway.
stops. I see. So no, I was wrong.
They can't move anyway.
It-
They can't move
she just
anyway,
missed.
so it doesn't matter. All right.
Disadvantage, so it did hit, right?
Yeah, they take 12 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Like a bowling ball.
Who are you hitting? Or is it a group attack? No, it's not a group attack.
Hang on. The object flies. It didn't say it can't be a group, because I mean I'm throwing it right down towards this guy.
It has to explicitly say that it's a group attack or a area of effect attack.
All right.
Plus,
yeah,
it's
going
only
good.
it's only something that's like 1 to 5 pounds. This is like lobbing a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's hidden.
Well, yeah, but I would say if it missed the first person, it continues to travel in a straight line, which would mean the second person would also roll to
Yeah, because he
miss
failed
it.
the save.
That
whether or not
would
it
be
hits
nice.
him.
Yeah. It's still
Yeah,
hit him. So
which is
it
interesting.
We'll
Yeah, it stops
develop
moving.
these rules as we go.
So it's 12 on that guy.
All right. Can you guys also see their health bars, or is that just
No.
me?
That's just
No.
you.
Okay. Cool.
'Cause
Nice.
I can't get close enough to do any fun stabs.
Okay. What kind of catapult is this? Is this like a tiny little one that you like carry
Oh
on
no,
your
it's just the
arm?
magic one. I basically pick up a rock and levitate it and yeet.
Oh. You look down and grab someone's severed arm, lifting it up with a small amount of magic. It goes no as it immediately impales the guy in the chest right next to the arrow. As he looks down, a random hand flailing about in his chest, he suddenly just stops moving as something clicks in his brain. Looking between you, Kep, and Rin, he gets on his knees and starts praying. He doesn't want to fight.
Let me give you a hand.
God, that was bad.
Well,
right.
that's a fun spell.
Only 3
I
of these
like
guys.
that spell.
They passed the check last time. They can't even move, but they're safe from the damage at least. Cult Fanatic. One moment. AC for the duration. Okay. This guy, seeing that they're kind of getting wrecked, decides to cast Shield of Faith. And he cast it on the person in front of him. So this person has plus some to AC for a little bit. So I'm just
He's
going to
using
find...
him as a human shield.
He literally
Brilliant.
is. He is literally using this guy as a human shield. But they have plus 2 to AC for the duration. Well, this guy is no longer attacking. He's effectively dead for the time. He's not actually, but he's praying. This guy's not so protective nor pitiful, shall we say, as he immediately cast Sacred Flame, and he cast it on you. If he's going down, he might as well take what he perceives to be the weakest of the bunch. So, Onyx, you're being attacked with Sacred Flame. Make a dexterity save, please.
She just stepped out.
Oh,
Check chat.
hold on. Be right back. Well, bugger. All right, guys, we waiting.
Yeet.
Yo! It'd be wait time.
So, you come here often?
My intent. I've got a really cool turn planned. I've been planning for like 3 rounds, but I was like, I should get the Magnet Orb out.
Oh man.
This is like, it's not gonna be more devastating or anything, but I think it'll be like, it'll look cool.
That would make
it's gonna
sense for your
show off a
character.
little bit.
That makes sense for your character. He's just a rock and roll thud with a drug addiction, so if it looks cool, it goes to school.
Oh, also, his attacks are like named after their weapons, which includes moves like dagger, and his rapier is named hip, and thus, when he attacks with it, it is a hip thrust.
My God.
Beautiful.
We started off with a bar 10 scene and immediately went into combat as people are being a terrorist, and we have with moves named after famous songs.
Yes.
And a Russian
And
girl who
Sacred
seems
Flame
to
pointed at.
Oh, look who decided to show up. Roll Dex.
I'm
It's pointed
sorry,
at you.
I had to really go pee.
Completely fair.
We just weren't checking chat, so we were like, oh no, what happened to her? Where did she
I
go?
have to go to the bathroom.
You-
Is that pointed at me?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah, it's
assuming?
pointed at you. You need to roll dex. Yeah, you fail. Yay.
Take
Guess what?
1 damage,
Yeah.
you dog.
Actually, hang on. I could roll that. Wait, can I use the reaction for an absorb? I've got 2 more slots. Actually, no, I can't. I have to take it. Fuck it.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Wait, you already absorbed radiant damage, so don't you have resistance to it now because of that spell? So you
Yeah,
would take
I have
half rounded
resistance.
down, which is 0?
Yeah, I have resistance to it, I think. Give me a second. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. Also, the first
Oh, it's
time
been
you
your
hit
turn since
melee-
you cast that, though.
Yeah. Spell's still active, sadly, so I can't absorb another one. Well, I mean, doesn't say I can't. Doesn't say I
If
can't.
it's... Is it concentration?
No, it's a reaction.
Well, you
I
have a
basically
duration.
just catch it and, like, I just basically
Yeah.
catch it.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Fuck your damage.
Absorb elements, lessening the effect on you and storing it for your next melee, triggering this damage type till the start of your next turn. Oh,
So,
well,
she
it
just
says
absorbs
only...
it.
Yeah, it's only till the next turn. So basically, once you absorb it, you have 1 full turn to
You
use
have a round.
that stored energy.
That's why it says
Yeah.
duration 1 round.
So you can do it over and over again as long as it's past that 1 turn. So yeah, that's fine. Shit.
Fuck your
What,
damage.
what do you mean,
Now
oh
get
shit?
out of the
Did you really
fucking
think that
death
1
circle.
damage was gonna shift the whole game, Exy?
Yes.
That was
get
my
out of the
ticket to
goddamn
winning.
magnet. I have fuck tons of bullshit, but at melee range, and I can't get close.
Fair enough. All right. As one cultist prays, one creates a new meat shield. The last one decides to cast Sacred Flame. Forgetting apparently that you could fucking eat fire. It hits you straight in the face. You get a face full of all that fire, and it just absorbs into your skin. You take a deep breath and exhale slowly, flashing them your best smile, admittedly freaking them out a little bit. But
Love me some
now...
fire in the morning.
Oh god. Cap, it's your turn.
So, Kep is going to basically run straight up to this man and deck him in the face.
Holy
You go
shit.
in there?
Yeah, but you
The
take...
magnet orb does not affect the caster, and also Kep can fly right over the mud.
So
But
the mud
he's
will
absolutely moving as if he's just sprinting across the top of the mud towards this guy. Like, it looks menacing.
Onyx, the answer to that is the mud will half your movement speed, and once you get within range of the orb, you will be pulled into the orb. So you can go in there, but, you know...
Yeah, not good.
Because this guy does friendly fire as well as enemy fire. Alright, rip or tear. Oh, come on.
He can't move. Can I get advantage?
What is their AC? He can't move, so yeah, you get advantage. So, yeah, 19 hits.
Oh, good. What a piss poor roll. I rolled 3 1s. That's a 46.
Oh my goodness. You run up to this guy in the most menacing fucking way. I mean, we're talking a 7-foot crystal golem coming in with seething rage and rock and roll. And you open your palms and slash it across his face, opening wounds.
Basically, he clenches his fist, which, like, basically makes, like, a crystal shard, and just, like, chest punches is what rip and tear is. Well, that's what rip or tear is. Rip and tear is when he goes for the double.
Ah.
Tear
Okay.
until it's done.
So closing your fist, I change it now because now I have a better understanding of your attack. You slash it across his chest, opening up his even opening up his very thin armor. As small amounts of blood seep out, he looks up at you and grins. He's still alive, but he's none too happy to be, pet food now. Ren.
Hold up.
Oh.
That was just my action. I still have a bonus action.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if there's anything I can actively do with that, but I have one, and I'm checking. I mean, I've got... Can I attack with my offhand? Because I have my rapier out because I made a melee spell attack. So kind of like how you can melee attack and then, like, attack with your offhand. Can I melee spell attack and use my bonus action? You just don't get the strength or dexterity bonus to damage if you attack with an offhand.
What is in your offhand?
The rapier. Hit.
The rapier?
I don't know whether or not.
I'm gonna say no. If it was open hand, I'd allow it, but because you're carrying a weapon and you used your main, I'm gonna have to reject it for this one.
Cool.
I apologize.
I am gonna take a step back because that's the most I can move.
Fair enough. Ren, you just watched the most badass thing of possibly your entire career as a giant golem decided to fuck some shit up in his own magic. What do you do?
I have never been happier to meet a creature that was not a goddamn monster.
And fires her crossbow again.
That hits? Who are you hitting?
Go for this dude.
Alright. 9 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage.
Oh yeah, -1. Oh, he's almost there. The bolts, I'm not going to repeat the same sequence over and over again. The bolt flies, hits him in the chest. He goes, ooh, you're very happy that you landed your mark. It's hard to do unique explanations every time when we're doing the same attack every time. I'm sorry.
You're completely good. It would be a little bit more interesting if I could get close, but I don't feel like being in mud. I have fur. I do not do mud.
That is completely fair.
Mud
Onyx,
is not good for skin.
aren't you an amphibian?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I like the mud, okay?
You
Fair.
just wanted the dirt bath earlier, did you
Yeah.
not?
Oh, I did, because you kind of scare me. You drink blue. Have you not seen my skin?
There's a reason that I was ordering a blue drink and not coming to talk to you, my friend.
This
I'm gonna
group is
hit him
gonna
with-
be great.
I'm gonna hit him with the thorn whip.
Thorn
Now
whip.
watch me whip. Now watch
Yeah,
me nay nay.
Hold up, who you hitting?
Oh fucker.
A motherfucker.
I want to move over here just a little bit. I'm not mud range. I'm not in sphere range.
You're gonna
It's
like
only got 30
backhand
feet,
whip him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I like how though, like my whip was more of like just an item I got for being an archaeologist. It was a free item I could choose as an iconic thing, and it's just now become the basis for the thorn whip.
What kind of save do they need to make? It's Dex, right?
Yeah. No, it's just a melee attack against their AC.
Oh, yeah, then yeah, that hits. It does 10 piercing damage?
Yeah.
Holy crap, this poor guy is getting fucked up.
And he gets to move a little bit. I'm so proud of him.
He
He moves 10 feet. I'm so
Wow.
proud of him.
You
I don't know,
run
does
up.
that get quartered?
No.
Please
Although I
don't.
wish it would.
I'm trying to drag one of them out so we can melee him.
God, you guys are brutal. Holy fuck. Then again, we
mean-
got the Russian, the amphibian who just tomb raids, and the rockstar who's strung out on drugs. Y'all are
Do you
gonna
know
be
how many
brutal.
people I've watched die, dude? Do you think I still care?
Nihilism.
I mean, I feel like that is a point that anyone would hit if they were actually immortal. Like, if you lived forever, like, there has to be a point where everything would become apathy.
True. True. Onyx, you run up in front of Rin, obscuring all her view, but you don't care as you pull out your whip once again and it extends into a thorned hide. Whipping it over the praying cultist head, you wrap it around the other guy's arm and pull them right over as they stumble together about 10 feet. Pulling your whip back, you rip and tear flesh off of his right arm, exposing the muscle and tearing the leather armor off. As he screams in agony, the blood now dripping from your whip. It is now their turn. This guy, oh god, he only has 2 more? 1 more, holy fuck. What does this do? You can see with No, he's not gonna do that. He's scared, and also he's kind of pissed, so that makes no fucking sense. Hold on. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the woman up to 20 feet to attack. Okay, we're doing this one. That would make sense. That would make sense to him. So basically what he can do is he creates a weapon made out of light and magic, and he can hit you up to 5 feet away, and as a bonus action, he can move it up to 20 feet away and repeat the attack against a creature that's 5 feet away from you. But he can only do the main action right now. So 14, does that hit?
Well, how's he hitting me? I'm more than 5 feet away.
Oh shit, yeah, because that. You
And
have to be
also,
here.
he has to roll Constitution to see if he doesn't get sucked into the orb.
I forgot that existed for a second.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I would
10
think
whole fucking reds. You're good.
17. Yeah. I would think it's strength to stay away and constitution to protect against the damage, but
Yeah, it seems odd.
I'll go with it. All right.
It's kind of fun because there aren't a lot of Constitution saves in Magic, so it kind of, like, gives it a weird utility that it doesn't
Yeah.
usually have.
Oh fuck. See, I'm thinking you're 10 feet away now. So he doesn't cast that because that's pointless. He would know that. All right, back to the good old-fashioned Sacred Flame. Because that's all he can do. That's all they have. Everything else requires them to touch you. Yeah, no, it doesn't do shit. All right, this. All right.
Yeah, good scrub.
This guy just cast another Shield of Faith to help keep him safe because he's a fucking coward. I'm trying to think of 4 different personalities here. Holy crap.
Coming
This
up with
guy,
a boy band on the spot.
this
This
guy
one's
is...
the bad boy.
God damn it. We're called the Cultist. We're a black metal band. No. This guy is prone because you pulled him over, so he takes the turn to get up, and this guy is praying. So, I mean, it's not really like he wants to kill you guys anymore.
They're doing
So-
great.
You guys are doing
Did they
great.
all roll Constitution?
That was
you
for
just
the
doing
whole
one?
group.
Okay.
We're just doing one for the group. Because I am not rolling 7 million dice, I'm sorry. So, each cultist doing their own individual action. One casting Sacred Flame, trying to burn away the scourge that has been their enemy, the fucking Crystal Golem, only for it to just sizzle against the stone and crystal. Of course, with the coward seeing this, he cast Shield of Faith on his friend, hoping maybe his friend will act as a better meat shield if he has a little more AC. The other two are either trying to get out of the mud, slipping against themselves, or praying, hoping to God maybe they'll be spared. But it doesn't matter, as now it is Kep's turn. Kep, you have two who are actively attacking you, one who is getting up, and one who has given up hope. Why do these guys have more health than their fucking leader? This makes no sense.
If you wanted to leave alive, you could have just gone. Like, we had this whole conversation, and you don't fucking listen, and now I have to kill you. And it's a fucking bummer, man. I'm not a big fan of it, but here we go.
Here we go.
We're going to dip in and try another rip and tear. 11.
That does not hit.
And dip on out. Which will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Serious?
Oh, no,
Holy
no,
shit.
actually it won't.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Because
You have
anytime
to-
I'm flying, I do not provoke opportunity attacks.
God damn
so
it!
his thing is going to straight up be blowing people a kiss as he flies straight up out of their range. Just, bye.
This is good. Okay, maybe
You can do
I
this
didn't
on my
plan-
stream, just...
I
Nope.
did not plan this very well. Okay. You come in, balling your fist and go in for another rip or tear, and whiff him completely, as his armor hardens at the last second, only scraping against your crystals. Realizing this, you quickly back the fuck off, not giving him an opening for an attack. As Rin, Alexis, it is your turn.
Okay. Wheel.
I'm gonna drop their health a little bit because this is fucking annoying. How do they have more health than their goddamn leader? That makes no sense.
Yeah. Fuck it. Okay. What actually? Do
I'm gonna have to remember that.
blah blah blah. Crimson right. Dict. Where did I put that information? Did I put it in the bio? I'll look for it later. Okay. Boop.
Who are you attacking?
Disson?
That hits. Roll damage.
Cute.
9
10.
damage.
10 damage.
That +1's gonna kill me every time.
Probably.
Oh, why did my thing do the thing? There we go.
I mean,
What?
you can, if you hit the gear icon next to the attack you're using, Alexis, you can just add the +1 where it says damage.
Oh, hey.
It's plus dex and then plus and a little box where you can just put one.
True, but I don't want to accidentally leave that on my crossbow and then have it be adding extra damage when I'm not transformed.
Oh yeah, you
fair.
transform.
But for my other guy, I made separate attacks. This is werewolf stab. This is normal stab.
I did that for Leodin, yeah.
One last time, you pull up your crossbow, loading in a bolt and pulling it back with malicious intent, and firing it right over Onyx's shoulder as it buzzes by their ear. You stick this man straight through the eye, piercing his brain and out the back of his head. He flops backwards against his praying cultist, eliciting a scream of horror as he drops to the ground dead.
Finally.
Fuck
Sorry.
that guy.
He took a lot. Holy shit. 2 cultists down, 1 praying. It is now Onyx's turn. Onyx, you just witnessed a really brutal death for a cultist. Given he killed innocent people, so he deserved it. You know, brutality. Brutality. Thorn Whip.
Nice
Uh,
All
thorn
I
whip.
can really do.
Who are you attacking?
Does it matter? It's an 8.
That guy is dead.
Oh. Oh.
Well, they're
I
still
forgot.
on the map, actually.
He also has advantage because they can't move.
I think I can hit that guy, can't I?
What's the range? 30?
Yep.
30. Yeah, you
Yep,
can
that
hit
guy's
him.
getting hit. And 9.
9 piercing damage. -9. Da 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 da. Once again, wiping the blood off of your first whip, you swing it over your shoulder and whip it forward, wrapping it around the man's neck. You pull him forward 10 feet right over the dead carcass of his buddy. As you sling your whip back, it doesn't quite slit his throat like the last one you did, but you could see gouges of flesh missing in his neck. As he grasps at his neck, he's still alive, he could still fight, but he's just on that verge. And now it is their turn. They can't even move, and they have to make a constitution check. Which they fail, so now they all take a 1d8.
1d10.
Ha! Oh no, that's not mine. You have to roll that because
Damn
it's
right.
your attack.
Ruining my rolls. I rolled a whole 2. That's 3 total so far. They're really kicking ass. It's a utility spell anyway. It's mostly meant to keep them from moving, which it hath done.
Yeah, it really has. This has fucked them up pretty badly, actually. Alright, so actually, one of them is actually dead. This guy is actually dead, so I should probably,
Yeah, just so you know, Kip, if this keeps up, I'm going to be learning some spells just to take, better advantage of this whole situation.
Yeah, feel free. I like to play the classics, and this is definitely one of the classics.
Alright, so now that they're thoroughly in pain, there's only one of them that can do anything. And his thingy is done, so I need to turn that off. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And, he's the last one. What is their motto? Hold on, let me grab my notes. What is their motto? What is their motto? Oh, well, it doesn't fucking matter. Jesus Christ. Alright.
Their motto is O'Reilly. Auto parts.
1d4 plus 2.
You
Wow.
shoot a cultist in the neck and it goes, Robin, yum.
Yum.
What you say? That you only meant well.
Dear sister, but D&D.
All around me are familiar faces. The cultists, seeing his friends die from electricity, their corpses starting to smoke from the amount of power, shall we say, pulls out
frying?
his... I'm sorry?
They frying.
Yeah, they fry, and they're like eggs on a skillet. He pulls out his dagger and thrusts it into his own abdomen, and it still doesn't kill him. Sweeping it across his gut, he stares at the rest of you, slowly dying, but still alive. Still very much alive. Kep, it is your turn. This guy just tried to commit suicide and failed. He can't do anything right. No wonder he's a disappointment to his family.
Hey, bro, you look like you could use a fucking hand with that.
Fuck! Yeah, that hits. Oh, it's 15 slashing. Holy shit. Yeah, he's fucking dead. He's
Tell
very
the
dead.
gods I said bye.
You curl your fist and you curl into a fist one more time and just lay into this guy. Pound after pound after pound after pound. As his chest caves in, you realize maybe you've gone a little overboard.
It
But what do you
does.
care?
Ripper Tear kind of is like just to help with your visuals. It's kind of like Gambit's power. Like it's a punch follow, like there's like a blast of magic that like tears outward, kind of.
That is good to know because I'm literally going off of what it says, rip or tear, so I'm just assuming what it looks like.
Yeah.
For this time, I'm going to say that you went overboard and just kept doing it. But, you know, good to know. Standing up, victorious over your battle of the cultist, people gather around to see 4 heroes. 3 humanoids and a fox. No one says a word, but guards are quickly incoming to try and calm everybody down. A few of them asking you hesitantly if they can pull you guys to the side and ask you some questions.
Sure, bro.
Sure.
What you want to know?
Actually, real quick before we do that, can we go ahead and take a bio break? It's 8.
Yeah, I was about to say we do that, but after you guys had given your answers of yes or no. But we could do that right now because this will actually give you guys time to think about stuff. All right, break time. 15 minutes.
Also, I just want to point out, for the sake of city destruction, there's no time limit on this. I don't magically like transform it and then it goes back. I just straight up turn that stone into mud. It is mud now and it's mud forever. Sorry about your streets, bro.
Holy shit. That is oof.
I just melted it. I didn't magic it. I sang it to mud.
I mean, you know, eventually the sun will cook it back into something walkable.
Yeah,
Play.
for real. I'm sure once the stone tenses back up after the delightful music I played.
I mean, all that really needs to happen is a pretty lady start dancing. You know, that gets things pretty hard pretty quick. I'm so sorry. Let's go on break. I'll see you guys in 15 minutes.
Cool, cool.
All right. Hey.
Rin has ended up a lot more Russian than I was initially going for. I was aiming for more of a Jesper voice. It didn't work.
Yeah. Yeesh. Oh. Hey, good boy, Captain. You're very cute. I can see you on the camera. I can see you on the camera.
I'm wondering if this will work a little better. No.
Now you sound kind of creepy up close and personal with the mic.
Well,
I was gonna see if it works any better with this.
Nah, sound demonic.
Maybe I'm supposed to.
Well, that's a terrifying thought.
Big ass fucking crystal demon. Softening your earths and stones.
Guess I'll leave the thing unplugged.
Yeah.
Hey Lily, can I borrow a soda?
Yes, there are none.
Okay then, well,
Sure,
never mind.
sure you can. We don't have any.
Sorry.
Don't apologize, it's your soda.
How do you borrow a soda? Do you like
Can you
drink
never
it and then
guess?
like bird bath it back up?
There are none.
I guess.
I need more alcohol. I came in at a great moment.
Oh, you're right. I should take a hit because I don't drink. What's the equivalent of pouring one out for the boys? Blowing the wrong way for the boys. You take a hit for you and you blow a little bit into the blood for the boys.
You blow a smoke ring for the boys.
Have you ever done that with a cigarette? Like if you blow, then it like the front like lights the fuck up because of the oxygen.
Yeah, I have.
I just remember thinking like, wow, this is cool, but also it's not what you're supposed to do and I'll look like a dummy if I ever do it, but it's pretty. The first time I smoked a cigarette, I was scared to smoke a cigarette because I was in high school, but I was in a really bad mood because I had just gotten dumped. So I bummed a cigarette off my friend and then proceeded to like cigar it. Like I just would like pull it into my mouth and then blow out because I was like, I'm pretty sure this isn't how you do it, but also like I'm 15, I shouldn't be inhaling whatever's in this, which is the smartest decision I ever made in high school.
Probably.
I love cigars, but God, I'm trying to stop smoking.
Yeah.
But how do you borrow a soda, by the way? Do you drink it like bring it back up? Like
I thought about that after I said it, and I,
We talked about it while you were off mic, so
right.
or do you like grab it, open it, and then give it back to him? Like how does this work?
I mean, honestly, I just wanted enough to make myself another alcoholic beverage because I drank the last of the coffee that was cold in the coffee maker, and I don't feel like making a pot. Like,
there is strawberry watermelon Mio upstairs if you want to make that a mixer. I've known people who just straight up put Kool-Aid into vodka, so I've seen worse things.
Yo, that's good shit.
that sounds like it would be good.
I cannot imagine that it would just dissolve correctly in it. Like, you're gonna end up with a grainy drink because vodka isn't water. It doesn't have the same solubility, so it's not designed to dissolve properly in that.
No,
I
you're supposed
assume
to
it won't work.
You're supposed to put 1/3 water, 2/3 vodka, and then half the packet of Kool-Aid. If you go
That's
with
about
like the
how
one
you do Jello shots.
Yeah. That round here we call them Kool-Aid slammers. I don't know what you call them.
The Kool-Aid jammers? That the thing they're actually called? Like it says on the box, Kool-Aid jammers? Is that what you're talking about?
No, the vodka shot.
Okay. I thought you were just like, these things called Kool-Aid slammers exist. I'm like, I've never heard of that, but it's very close to something I have heard of.
No. The vodka shot, one third water, yada yada. We call them Kool-Aid slammers, but other people have actual names for them. So,
I don't know. I'd probably commit a war crime or two for an Irish trash can.
Irish car bomb?
a war crime or two. What's an Irish trash can?
I've heard of a garbage can, and I've heard of an Irish car bomb.
Same thing as a trash can, or
I don't know what that
a
is.
garbage can.
What the fuck are you
Garbage
guys
can
drinking?
has the... They used to serve it
Alcohol.
at Kirksville, but it has the whole can of Red Bull, like, tipped upside down. It's called a
Yeah.
garbage can.
Surrounded by alcoholics.
It's like 6 different
Ex-alcoholic here.
liquors plus Red Bull.
It's literally a trash can. Gross.
Yeah, it's a trash can. Yeah,
That's gross.
it's actually alarmingly delicious because of the Red Bull in it. It's so
Garnish with a rotten banana peel.
sweet. But
for aesthetic.
don't drink more than 2. And honestly, Exy, you probably shouldn't even have more than like half of one.
Why? You calling me a lightweight?
For 2 reasons. 1, you don't like to get drunk, and
True.
2, you are a very slight man.
So,
And this is some heavy drink.
my best friend for a long time, we'll call him Alex, very gay man. Like, we always knew in high school, and when he figured it out, the world was way ahead of him. But he, sweetest dude. He got drunk with me the first time he got drunk. Actually, like, pretty much my whole friend group in high school all, like, had our first getting drunk together party thing. And Alex is a lightweight, and so we started him off with shots of Jack because that's how we force everybody we know to drink their first time so that they know how bad it can get. And then he had a beer, and then this, may I remind you, incredibly gay man proceeded to lay on the floor in the kitchen, and he called me in, and he goes, you know, blank blank, the full name of a girl in our high school who was a dancer. He goes, she's really hot, I think.
I think.
You
Oh,
must be
poor
very
lad.
drunk, my friend.
Oh, that poor lad.
That reminds me of a Tumblr story I read where this there was a girl at a party and she's walking past a group of like rambunctious guys and they start catcalling her, and then suddenly one of the guys who is very clearly less drunk than the others goes, "No, God, Steve, you're gay. Stop it."
A classic.
Even a gay man can appreciate beauty.
I mean, fair, but also like catcalling when you're drunk feels like a very like
That
sexually targeted action.
Fair.
that reminds me so much. One of my best friends in college was Ace, and she was talking to me at one point about how much she wanted to bang this other girl in the theater department. And I looked at her, I'm like, aren't you asexual? And she looked at me just dead ass in the eyes and was like, nobody is that asexual.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a hell of a compliment.
You can't be asexual enough not to bang that chick.
There are exceptions to the rule, apparently.
I mean, to be fair, the way that I found out that I was bi was I took a look at a guy and went, you know, I'd give my left nut to fucking fuck that guy. I'm like, oh, I might be bi.
Yeah, I think it was in high school, and I was like, you know what? I think it'd be pretty nice to kiss Ryan Reynolds, TBH. That sounds pretty nice.
Oh, fucking Robert Downey Jr. here.
Yeah,
That man.
You know what? His lips look nice. What can I say?
If I had the option to kiss Keira Knightley, I'd probably do it.
Oh, no. I can't
Nobody's
do it now.
that straight.
I
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
can't do it now that I'm happily taken. But Robert Downey Jr., if given the opportunity, and I wasn't taken, could bend me over any day.
I'm pretty
What
sure
has
you've
this
already told
devolved
me that.
into?
What?
I'm pretty sure we've already had this discussion, haven't we? And
No,
I'm pretty
but-
sure you said that before.
I don't think we have, but now we are. Oh, man.
What's his name?
So glad no one's streaming on Twitch.
I am.
Yeah, not two separate people.
Oh, no, did you not put them on, like, pause?
No, hell no. I didn't even put us on our whole screen. We were gone for such a short time.
Mate, I will have you know, Friday is now just gonna slowly become, I'm going to drain my friends for content.
What do you think?
I'm not
I've been doing that all along, yo. I was like,
now
hey,
I'm
these
taking
people are
some
funnier
back.
than me. I'm gonna put them on the internet.
Fuckers are
Fair.
goofy.
Oh, God, this is great. We have, like, 5 minutes until break time ends, and I just admitted to the world that I would gladly be bent over by Downer Jr.
Most people would.
Like
Fair.
3 times at this point. Yeah.
Fair. Where's my alcohol? Do I want another one? I've only had one bottle. Somebody
his
flip a
name?
coin.
Is it Christian Kane, I think?
Hey Google, flip a coin.
Heads.
Yeah, Christian Kane. I would absolutely blow Christian Kane.
Heads.
Alright, I get another bottle.
Thank
This
you,
is my
Google.
last one. This is my last one for the night, though, because any more than 2 and I'm gonna start going off the edge. Gotta take care of oneself, especially when you know you have a crippling addiction problem.
Valid.
Anyways. Oh, who is that chick? I can't remember. It's not Scarlett Johansson, but she looks really similar to her. I don't like Scarlett Johansson.
Oh.
Fair. She.
Whitewashing. Lots of whitewashing.
Yeah, she's definitely had her fucking issues.
She can be pretty, but, like, pretty's just a bonus compared to who you are. But there's a woman that looks a lot like Scarlett Johansson that, you know what? Mommy can have me in a bed any day. But again, if I was single, I'm not taking people if I'm taken.
Thank you, killed your ass out.
Are you okay, hon?
I'm dead! I've died! You've killed
The
me!
last time I heard that laugh on Discord was when Best of All yelled that he could fuck for days.
I
Thank you
love
for
it.
saying that again, because
It's a masterpiece. Never forget.
Never forget.
Best of all fucks for days. He's the god of carnage, but in the sheets, he's the god of fucking for days.
What was the other thing that Best of All yelled? It happened like a session and a half later.
Oh, fuck.
I sure as hell didn't clip it.
No,
Damn
it was related to the fuck for days thing.
it was.
Oh, it was when he was yelling about not knowing what sex is. I think he was yelling at Liara, and he's like, "Look, I don't know what the fuck it is. I just know that they keep going off and doing it, and I know I can do it better.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I could fucking do it for days." Just a rant from an asexual bug. Best
Oh, it's beautiful.
of all.
We're gonna. These campaign sessions, while my DMing isn't the best and I'm still learning, are fucking phenomenal. You guys really know how to make a great team.
I think we all work well together, including the DM.
Yes.
I do my best.
And we do our best to screw you over, and that's why it's fun.
You guys really are great at that. It doesn't help that like I try to do as much research to balance it out, and you guys still find a way. It's just annoyingly beautiful. It's like that little girl at the playground who won't stop yelling, but she's having so much fun that you can't get mad at her. You know.
It's like the opposite of kids yelling in movie theaters. It's like, hey, I don't care how much fun you're having. I'm about to hit you. That happened when we went to see In the Heights. Fantastic movie, by the way. There was like a group of teenagers that were talking through the whole movie, and Jackie yelled at them because of course she did.
Yeah, that's on brand for her. Good
And
for her.
it wasn't until like the end of the movie either, so I'm like, damn it, like now I feel embarrassed for having been involved, and also I still had to watch the movie with people talking throughout it. This is a lose-lose. Yell earlier.
Me and some friends when the anime, fuck, what was it? The Beast and the Boy. Is that it? The one with the
I
giant
haven't seen
bear
that one.
dude. Pretty good. Recommend it. But me and my best friend and her mom went to go see it in theaters because they were doing like a limited screening. Went in the middle of the day. Fucking nobody there. It was us, like 2 or 3 families in the front, and then we were like 2 rows behind this group of just anime fucking otakus, like just a group of guy friends who was just theirs, the weeaboos. And literally they made that movie like 90% funnier with all of their commentary. There's this one scene towards the end where, you know, the mentor dude says to the kid, you know, "I'll always be with you, like I'll always be inside your heart." And the guys bust out with "I'll always be there when you're masturbating." Like, and it's just
I'll be
like,
next to you,
God
masturbating.
is a bit of a freak.
it just they made it so much funnier than it actually was. Like, it was still a funny fucking movie. I wonder if I can find a clip from it.
Hold on.
I really want Kep to ask Rin why she's angry, and Rin to answer, "That's my secret, Kep. I'm always angry."
God.
I was literally sitting here like, who in this session could I possibly get away with referring to as Cap? And I look at the screen and I'm like, oh, duh.
No regrets.
No regrets. Best tattoo.
Why Beast Boy got a dumpy though? That's my question. Isn't he like 15?
He chose to have a dumpy, clearly. He can transmogrify into any animal, including a version of him with a dump truck of an ass.
Oh shit, break time is over. Fuck. I'm gonna give it a moment so Ren can do her thing. I'm gonna continue looking up Dumpy.
You can stop at Solid Snake, the ultimate dumpy.
Chief, I'm trying to sneak around. Oh, there it is.
My ass keeps clapping.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the clap of my ass keeps giving me away. Why is this in Dumpy? That's not a Dumpy, and that's actually kind of concerning. She's too cute to be doing that. There's like a level of cute where you should not be doing sexual things like that. You know the alcohol has somewhat hit when I am actively looking at things like Dumpy and not giving a fuck. Is that Dream? That's Dream. That is Dream. I'm not doing this to myself. No. Oh my god.
I think that's traveling.
Nah, fam.
Imagine doing that on the court. Like you're just sprinting towards them, dribbling the ball with your ass. I got both hands for defense, motherfucker. Try me.
Oh my god, that man's got such a Dumpy he can dribble.
That is honestly
Impressive.
mad skill.
That's just straight up impressive. Like I know women with Dumpies that can't do that. Good thing.
Squidward could get away with it.
Squidward definitely could.
Squidward could dribble with that dumpy. Is this
Well,
how Zoomers talk?
No, this is how the new people talk. It's just I'm too old to give a fuck. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? No, I'm not posting that. That crosses the line. I looked up Dumpy and I get Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty had a big... Why are some of these just so
Jesus Christ.
What?
Some of these are just really thirsty.
Yeah.
But also this exists.
Oh my god.
Like, I just looked up booty and it's just straight up thirst trap. I'm like, oh, I wanted a meme, not actual, like, butt shaking.
Some of these are really fucking thirsty.
I just... What's really upsetting to me is, like, it's not so much that the give of a minion in a thong exists, it's that I know deep down in my soul, somewhere out there was looking at this short going like,
Yeah. I'll clap to that.
fuck yeah, that minion be clapping though. Like, someone was into it at some point, and that's what upsets me.
Well, what's that rule? If it exists, there's a fetish for it?
Yeah. Pretty much.
And then there's adorable cats using bongos. Ren, have you done your thing? Can you not find it?
I'm probably not gonna find it. We can go ahead. Sorry about that.
Alright. No, you're good. I just wanted to give a moment so we could have funny moment. Dead people.
Welcome to the Sin and Blood podcast.
Weirdly enough, this chapter is called Generations.
Well, you didn't change the title of the campaign, so it's
I
still Sin and
can't
Blood.
change the title. I physically cannot change the title. I have to make a new campaign if I want to do that.
That's a you problem, man. Welcome to
So-
Sin and Blood 2 Electric Bugaloo. Thanks for laughing. That's the title of my stream.
Good.
I mean, it's still the Sin and Blood universe, so it could be like the SNEU, but
SNBEU, Sin and Blood Extended Universe.
and then like this is just like another chapter of that extent. universe. So, nonetheless, after the wondrous battle where you clobbered poor cultist and one trying to kill himself, multiple guards attempt to get you away from the peoples and away from the mud. Some going in to retrieve the bodies and whatever items they may have on them. All of them asking you if you would be willing to step aside so that they can ask you questions about what happened.
Not really,
And-
no. Last time I've talked with guards, I got thrown into a prison.
I can help you, officer. I am pretty sure there was at least 3 rabbits attacking us, and I'm not sure where they went. But the carrots are still here.
God.
And
Kep starts looking like the opposite direction of the guard.
You're telling me that 3 rabbits blew up and attacked innocent people and killed those people in the mud.
Nah.
You realize you're gonna have to come with me, right?
In chains?
Hopefully not, but if you do resist, I will use chains.
they won't work, but sure. Where you want us to go, man?
We're just gonna head back to the headquarters for a little bit to ask a few minor questions and see if we can't come to an understanding about what happened here.
We're gonna get shot.
I mean, I
I'll
would.
just make it all muddy if they do. Don't worry.
Wait, you'll what if they knew?
I'll just make stuff muddy if they do. If they attack us. If they shoot us, I'll make it muddy. And then it'll be hard for them to walk.
Deadpan. And what of you, little Misty? You gonna come along with us, or are we gonna have to bring you in chains?
And she just starts walking in the direction that they're heading. No, keep your chains. I wouldn't want to kill you.
Oh fuck! Why is she texting me? Leave me the fuck alone. I'm doing D&D. Fuck off, bitch. All right. Anyways.
I found it. Sorry, go on.
Oh no! Post it. You are posting it right here, right now.
Okay.
You're doing the thing, because I need to think of how the guard would respond to a woman doing that.
Oh no! Remember, I'm still in wolf form.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking lichen.
I
Holy
hope
shit.
this guard's a furry.
It's
Oh,
about at 38 seconds in. 38 seconds in.
37. Okay, hold on.
And this is not a pure clip, unfortunately, so there's music that they put over it, but
Ah, nice face punch. I respect a good face punch. And a blade in a chair. All right. Happy I got to sell that, but I'm gonna move on now because I don't know what to say to that. So.
there. Wait, I found a better clip. I'm sorry, this is only 5 seconds long though. There you go.
Chair. I see a katana. Oh, that's a hell of a disarm. Okay. That rabbit is just no. Rabbit is like, nope, I'm gonna die here.
See, he's the Grand Master. The reason that everybody else is sort of just like not reacting is because it's like, oh, he knew it wasn't going to hit him. And then like a beat and a half later, he's like, ah!
Oh my.
I almost died!
Shit.
Sorry, continue.
The guards, not so gently, but trying not to be overzealous about it, lead you all and or push you all towards the guard headquarters, which is maybe a few blocks away. A giant stone fortress with multiple guards up and around it. Each one staring at the lichen and the beast. They're not as perturbed by the amphibious because they're pretty common, especially around the rivered areas. So it's not uncommon to see them around here. As you enter the building under the watchful eye of the guard, you are led into a office of sorts. It's a little bigger than the usual office, but it's meant to hold multiple documents. A captain wearing regaled armor comes in and sits down and he speaks with a very stern voice. All right, you're gonna tell me what the hell happened there and why the fuck you stepped in.
A bunch of cultists blew up your street. They were
Right.
being loud. We killed them.
I think Onyx said something about rabbits. I don't really.
And they tried to murder us.
What is it with you and rabbits? The other guard told me you thought rabbits blew up the street. Do you? What's going on? What even are you? I ain't never seen something like you. Even the shield heroes are made of metal, not whatever the fuck you are.
I mean, have you ever gone to, like, any concert ever?
What the fuck is a concert?
Ugh, even I know what a concert
Yeah,
is.
that's like common information. You're just a dumbass, I
What is a
guess.
concert?
It's like a normal thing. It's events that happen in cities where people play music. It's a pretty common thing.
You mean you hang out with people?
Oh, no. Well, I only hang out with very special people. They're called VIP pass purchasers, and they make me a lot of money, which I
What's the
can use to buy
socializing?
drugs.
Does it involve books or murder?
No, it pretty much just involves drugs.
Oh, yeah, I don't want it.
Sometimes the songs are about books and murder.
Most of mine are about drugs.
That's
I mean, they're
Like,
behind a couple layers of context, like Hotel Festival, but ultimately, it's about drugs.
You can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. Anyways, welcome to the hotel.
Except not copyrighted.
Oh god. I'm gonna ignore the fact that you just said you do drugs. Around here, drugs are kind of a no-no, even though Stinky Joe still fucking offers them.
Don't worry, buddy. None of my drugs are illegal here because none of them are usable by organics.
Is that? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna ask. You're just another golem that I have to deal with. That's nothing new. Look. You killed them because they were being loud? What?
Yes, they
Are
were
you-
No, we killed
exploiting
them
things
because
and
they literally shot fire at us and tried to kill us. That's how self-defense works, dude.
they also blew up people. I personally take issue with them having blown up other people.
Okay. Look.
I'd like to second that. I'm also not super chill with blowing up people. Just to put that out there.
Ironic. The one thing that's not even remotely human has an affinity for humans. Look,
Yeah, you guys are kind of cute sometimes.
Plus, I think they make you a lot of money, right?
Honestly, most of my patrons are halflings. They love the party.
that makes so
No,
much-
that makes a lot of sense. Yes.
that makes way too
I
much sense.
literally, like, because the reason he knows so many languages is he gets two bonus ones from his history as a rock star. So I was like, I have to choose languages that logically you would learn to play as a rock star. I'm like, he would know Halfling, and like, I feel like an artsy fartsy fuck who's millennia old absolutely learned Sylvan. You're not telling me that they're not going like, yeah, I'm gonna learn the language of the Fae, bro. It's gonna make my music so fucking cool. That is absolutely what douchebags would do.
Alright, look here, Amphibio boy. I don't even what your name is Onyx, that's right. You're on the wanted posters. Amphibio boy.
What?
You're wanted for fucking how many forms of robbery, grave robbery, theft?
They're dead. Are they gonna care?
Theft is theft. Those are ancient whatever. I'm willing to ignore the fact that you're even here. I've got someone who's looking for a powerful group of people to explore specific ruins. I want to talk to them. If you're willing, we pay good money. That's the main reason I pulled you into your. I just need it under the guise of you're in trouble because otherwise the guards will catch on.
Can we sweep the whole grave robbery and robbing the dead whole business? I mean, that's really bad for my rep. And I don't know, man. They weren't gonna use it. I figured somebody else could use it.
Do I look like Best of All? I don't control the wanted posters.
Who's best of all?
The God of Carnage, the one who leads the Heroes Guild, the one who does the fucking guard.
Can't say I
Wow.
know.
Yeah, I have never in my life heard of a god called Best of All. Are you
He
talking
sounds
about God's
kind of full
pet?
of himself. What kind of name is best of all? Sounds kind of full of himself.
I knew that we learned. I've learned about it. Best of All that's like a dragon, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Are you referring to Stephanie's?
Stephanie's.
I don't know who Stephanie is either. What gods are these? The new gods? Are these those new gods that they were talking about? I haven't heard of these
The
dudes
one
yet.
that fucked up half a city?
No,
I don't know
apparently
about these new gods, man.
No, the new gods are leading Best of All and some chap who does a lot of theft. I don't fucking remember their name. I don't like them anyways. Look, some people from Helios are trying to make new gods or whatever. Like, that's fucking possible. So they're trying to usher in a new world order.
You just said that there are 3 new gods, and then you said, how could you possibly make new gods? Like, that just seems like you're digging yourself a hole, dude.
You think I know how gods are made? I know humans can't fucking make
No,
them.
but assuming that they can't be made when you know within the last couple hundred years they were actively made, several of them, seems like you're just kind of setting yourself up for failure, dude. Learn from history. They have been made. Assume that these cultists are in actual danger rather than just assuming they're full of it. It's been done before. It'll be done again. Trust me, buddy.
Helios
Been
is
around here
always
for a while.
doing something for world domination. At this point, trying to make some fucking gods is nothing new. Question is, do you want to hang around for a little bit while I talk to my higher ups and see if you can be paid for a job?
Sure, I gotta get
Walk
into it
out
anyway.
without
I gotta
being
stick around.
arrested.
Huh? What about you, Fibia boy?
Can I
Mr.
walk out
Flopper?
without being arrested, or is this a you either help us or we arrest you scenario?
Look, I could talk to Best of All about having your charges dropped. Will that do?
Okay, I'll stay.
I can't make no promises. Best of All is kind of a hard ass in some areas, but I can talk.
I'll stay.
What of you, little miss? What are you, from the north?
Little? You're looking at a lichen and you say little miss.
He
I've
has
seen-
cojones.
Yeah, I've seen lichens before. I've seen vampires. This whole fucking city is a mosh posh of beasts and creatures alike. You think you're the first one I've seen?
Look, as long
I
as
guess
my
that honor
name
goes to me.
Oh,
As-
you're a
as
unique.
long as my name stays out of any official reports, and you make sure that I'm not going to be hurting any innocents, sending me to kill children, that kind of shit, fine, I'll do whatever you want.
None of your names are going to be written down, so you don't have to worry about that. This is a more under the table operation, if you will. And don't worry, you have full rights to ignore or kill whoever you wish, whether that be innocents or not. As long as the job gets done and we have proof of it being done, we can pay you.
Sure, what's the job?
That's for if I can talk to my uppers and see if you're okay with them. They like you. I tell you the job. You do the job, I pay you. Simple as that. It's a need to know.
Alright.
So you're
Also-
hiring us for an audition.
Kind of. My uppers have a way of seeing through people, shall we say.
Yeah, I prefer downers.
Really? I would think vibrating at a higher frequency would be more enjoyable.
Nah.
Those
How the
low
fuck do you roll
frequencies,
those?
you slow down those molecules to just the right level, and you can vibe with the whole fucking universe. It's incredible.
How the fuck do you roll your R's so well? Holy fuck.
She eats a lot of ruffles. and
I
they have
hate you.
Ridges.
I can't do that. Even when in my Russian accent, I cannot roll R's.
I can only do it if I have like space in the middle. I can't like do it. I have to pause before each thing so I can prep my tongue.
Resident. I could do like a half one, like resident, but it
Like
doesn't roll completely.
I can't do birthday. Birthday. But ruffles have ridges. Like I can take a breath between the roll.
Listen, I have been trying to do accent for a very long time, and it's just is practice. Is very much practice. And I've taken a lot of Spanish, and apparently that does it. I don't know, I can't speak in the accent now because I'm too self-conscious about what the fuck I'm doing. When I don't think about it, I can do it, but the second I start thinking about it, suddenly I can't do it anymore.
I've got alcohol in my system, so like brain is going a few different directions with this. I'm gonna keep moving. Here, we've got wanted posters. Go read some materials. Shoo shoo. I'll talk to my uppers. It'll take maybe less than 10 minutes. Huh?
Fair enough, off you go.
No. You leave my office.
I'm
I
gonna
thought
take
you
a
were going
seat.
to Wait, are you saying that your uppers, you betters, are coming to your office to speak to you?
Yes. Again,
That
it
doesn't
can't
make any
be...
kind of sense.
We have ways. You sound like the type to do espionage. You know how this works.
I think that's
Suit
xenophobic.
yourself, little man. And she turns around and leaves.
I didn't hear that first part.
Suit yourself, little man, and leaves.
As you all decide to leave one by one, you get to and you maybe get to read the wanted posters. You do see multiple people. One of them are an undead beholder. You've got, of course, Onyx. You've got multiple different kinds of vampires, golems, humans. Basically, anyone who's done a heinous crime is on there. BT
Wow.
dubs.
Do you have
I
like a
don't
plan?
understand how robbing bodies of things they're never gonna use is a crime. I really don't.
It's a time thing. Now I'm Irish, god damn it.
That was Scottish. If you
I
have the
know.
chance
To change your fate, would you?
I mean, it's god damn it. Oh fuck.
Me.
I was very carefully not saying that, Exy, just for you. It's god damn it, I'm about to do the Scottish thing again. Oh fuck it. It's all a matter of time, you know. If you go if you rob the bodies too early and there's people still alive, you know. What the fuck is my accent?
I'm
See, this
muted.
is why Leoden was so much easier. Because all it was, you know, downshift or upshifting your voice so that it's higher, and it's a lot easier to control that. But the whole accent thing, like, I
You
think
know the
part of it
trick?
is that. What's the trick? Tell
Put
me.
in no physical effort.
and just make it a button that you press. It's a lot easier, and you never get it wrong. I can't accidentally do the wrong Kep voice. It's programmed
I mean-
constant.
Lower your voice, raise your tongue.
Lower your voice, raise your tongue. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
The
I'm
trick
very
is
good
to
at
find a couple words that you can nail every time. Like whenever I want to do an Irish word, like the Irish accent, I'm like laddie. Like you just like certain words that you associate with the accent work really well.
I'm just really good at memorizing what parts of my throat and tongue need to go where to make a specific voice, except for Daddy Vampire. His is very unique, and it's hard to remember.
Borscht.
Well,
Borscht. It's time for some borscht.
well, typically what I do is that I think of
like Jester's voice lives rent free in my head. And so typically I can just sort of play bits and pieces of something that she would say or imagine how she would say it, and then I can imitate it. But I didn't nail the Jester voice initially when we were starting it, and it went full Russian. And now I can't get back to that. And now I've forgotten what I was going to say anyway. Oh, no, wait, I remember. And
Nope.
the Scottish wants to come.
Lower voice, raised tongue. If you're going to speak Russian, your tongue must never leave.
Oh!
Your tongue must never leave top of your mouth. It causes vibrations to sound weird. Lower voice causes you to go deep. You sound like Russian or German.
I'm thinking about it. It's to do with time, all right? It's to do with time. If people are still alive who remember the dead, they remember what they were buried with. And if they remember what they are buried with and you steal the thing and it sells and they find it in a pawn shop, it's just bad. You know, it's just bad.
Here's the thing, dude. There are thousands and thousands upon thousands of years of people who have died. Shit. You just gotta dig up the ones that are old enough that they don't remember what shit they're buried with. That's the
But
trap.
you know, it
It's
does
lazy.
bring danger. But you know, as I say, danger with every great discovery comes grave danger. The two walk hand in hand.
Yeah, man, shit gets dangerous when you live on the edge. And that's where you got
I'm on the edge, the edge.
Of glory.
A few minutes later, about 15 minutes later, you hear the door open and the captain go, "Come in here. Get in here. I got someone you need to
would
meet."
ask.
Sitting back down in his chair, you see a hooded figure to his right. This person is not showing their face, but you can see their hands. And on their right hand is a small ring. On their index, middle, pinky, thumb. What is that finger?
Pointer?
The wedding ring finger.
Yeah, ring finger.
The ring finger. A small singlet of the ring finger.
Ringer for short.
Ringer. Ring a ding 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 ding. All right.
All right, crazy frog.
Alcohol does some shit to me, man. It's not even that much alcohol, but it's in my system, and therefore it is there. I'm having fun. This, for all you guys need to know, is Alpha. Alpha will give you the details of everything you need to know about the job. Clear?
Yep.
Ah,
As clear as his head.
Okay, good.
all
Alpha,
clear.
Alpha, do your thing, and try not to scare him away. The person in the robe looks up just enough for you to see the nape of their neck and the bottom of their jaw. Their neck is covered in a slight scar from left to right, as if someone had slit their throat and it didn't properly heal. Well, which... I don't know about you three, but we've at Sistival been having a little bit of a problem, and we need strong fellows like you to help correct this. As you saw, there have been terrorist organizations trying to ruin the fun of the innocent folk. No doubt you've seen that in person, considering there's now a few bodies laying in the street. Correct? I can't get the voice down.
Actually, I believe the bodies have been streets, sir. Just helping out.
I appreciate the help there, Sonny. What? I know Onyx from sight due to the wanted posters, but can I get y'all's names real quick so I can properly get the mission underway?
I am from the beginning of time, and we really, gosh, do we not have names? You can call me Kep.
Kep.
Rin.
Kep and Rin. Those are good names to remember. we need you to infiltrate the library. The library has an artifact, shall we say, that's been found about 30 years ago, and Helios wants it for their quote-unquote plan. Now, my wife won't appreciate this very much, but if it's meant to stay safe and not create problems in the future, we need it moved under the table, shall we say.
Your wife?
Don't worry about it there, darling.
Kep, like, starts trying to look under the desk.
No, not that kind of death there, Sonny, but I appreciate your initiative.
Cool.
I've lost the voice.
I'm not super great with always. Sorry, man.
It's perfectly okay. There's a lot of people around here like that. For lack of better words, it's a secret. We don't want people knowing that things are being moved around, shall we say. Anyone in this room is the only people that need to know.
And what about the keeper of the library? Leoden?
Ah, so someone who knows a little bit about Sestival. Yeah, Leodin, the keeper of the library, shall we say. She doesn't need to know about this right now. When the time comes, she'll understand. She's been a knowledgeable type.
Are you sure I should be stepping foot in that library? Last time I stepped in, your wife so gracefully threw me out.
Well, I mean, when you take many, many millennias of knowledge and try to sell
They
them
were
on a black market.
shiny! And I need to preserve history, okay?
Bro, if you need to know history, you can just fucking ask.
No,
Been there.
I cannot ask. Hearing history is not the same as touching and feeling history, okay?
I
It's
mean,
not my...
I have shit. Like, I've been around. You think I don't have shit in my house and stuff, man? I got old shit if you want to touch old shit. And
At
whatever you want,
hearing
man.
he
What's up,
has
bro?
old shit, Onyx's eyes would just go wide and and hopeful, like a lost puppy.
He holds out his rapier. Hey, dude, this is 600 years old. I should you know. Check it out. It's
Shiny!
fucking cool.
Shiny!
It's not my place to judge one based on how they decide to perceive or interact with the world. That's left to more knowledgeable folk than I, but try not to piss her off, please. She's known to be feisty, shall we say. I don't want to give away any too many details, but I've heard a story that she burned a dragon from the inside out after being swallowed by said dragon.
Man, I'm so fucking glad that I don't have to eat, so I won't eat any pixies, because it would suck.
But
And what exactly are we going to fetch?
you're looking for a stone about 3 feet high covered in runes and blood. A lot of people like to call this item a godstone.
Wait, I've heard the old stories. Wasn't the godstone dissolved when the gods attained godhood? Isn't that Kep? Isn't that how the bard song goes?
It definitely was not in.
What town was the Godstone in again?
60 years ago, so...
What town?
Sestival.
What
Sestival. Sestival,
It
yeah.
definitely was not in Sestafall last time I played there, and it definitely was in Sestafall the time before that. So something definitely happened in between there. But I was touring, dude.
It's a long story, but it turns out some believe there's 3 godstones. We know one's been shattered to pieces and one's been dissolved by creating of new gods. So the third one we're trying to keep safe.
And
So
how
you
is it
do
not
know where it
already?
is.
And how is it that it is not safe in your wife's library?
It's very common knowledge where it's held. It's also common knowledge that's very, very much guarded. Unfortunately, with knowledge comes plans. If people know that it's there, they're going to come up with plans to find it. But if we move it without anybody knowing, their plans are pointless.
Then why don't we pretend that it's stolen and just hide it in the library where it will still be very safe.
Yeah, the old Luke Skywalker trick. Put it right back at where they think the first place you would look, because you'll never look there.
We thought about that for a little bit, but the people from Helios tend to be a little more intuitive than that. We've had problems where it almost seems like they've got some form of watching glass, shall we say.
Well, in that case, then why don't you just send us after Helios? We are hammers. Just show us the nail.
I don't want to send innocent people to their death. Well, marginally innocent people.
I got a show in town tomorrow night, so please, I really can't afford to die. I don't want to let people down, man.
Hey, I'm innocent until proven guilty, okay? You have yet to get me in trial. Who keeps escaping their cell? This bitch. Good luck getting me in trial.
I ain't here to send you in trial, but if I send you to Helios, they'll kill you on sight. And I don't doubt your power here, but I'd hate to have multiple hundreds of guards stab you to death.
So instead, you're
confirm.
sending us to steal from your wife.
That is less than 100. I would rather be stabbed by one wife than 100.
Well, I mean,
yeah, a lot less. There will be a lot less collateral damage because if your wife stabs me, I can probably like just run away and I wouldn't hurt your wife. But if 100 guards stab me, I've got to kill some fucking guards, man. Like, I'm not gonna just stand down for that shit.
It's meant to be more of an espionage sort of thing. If you can't avoid killing innocent guards, but desperate times come for desperate measures, and I'm not free of sin myself here. Going through a heavily defended room is a lot easier than going through a heavily defended kingdom.
And why haven't you just talked to your wife?
If I talk to my wife and they're watching her,
she'll know I'm alive.
Well, my wife knows I'm alive.
Hashtag fake my death.
But okay, but I can see your teeth. Can you not do telepathy, minds, things?
Unfortunately, no. I lost that long ago.
You cannot write it down.
Again, with the spying glass, I don't know if they're watching her or not, and I don't want to risk nothing. They wouldn't watch me. I'm just a bystander.
You're just a husband of a very powerful woman who controls a thing that they want.
Yeah,
I'm just...
I'd say you're within the circle of investigation, dude. That's pretty safe.
If not already being investigated.
Tomato. I'm trying to play this as safely as I can. I'm pulling at straws at this point. If I am being watched, at least I know. If you take it and hide it somewhere, I don't know where you hid it. I just told you to hide it. I don't know nothing. You do. They're not watching you. They're watching me.
So basically,
But if they see us,
your plan is to hire 3 strangers to take the most valuable object in the world away and not tell you where they are putting it.
And the one you've been calling
You
a klepto
are
this entire
truly
time.
the smartest man alive.
I never claimed to be very smart. I just claimed to be careful. Then again, my past adventures kind of say the negative of that, don't they? I apologize myself.
You and your wife, who I'm gathering is Leodin, yes? Leodin herself, the goddess of inspiration. You're suggesting we take this thing. You had friends, yes? The man was talking about him earlier.
yeah, big dragon dude.
Oh, you're talking about the wyvern.
Yeah, best of all. Whatever.
Fuck. I don't.
No,
what's his name?
No, his name.
Stephanie.
Stephanie. See.
See, you're Spanish now.
I'm Spanish now.
Oui, oui. I'm Russian.
Listen. Listen.
Listen, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Ah, that's not fun. I can speak French.
What if we delivered this to him, to his Heroes Guild?
If you could find out if he's being watched, it would work just fine, but it would have to be secret. Again, Helios is a very, they're good at what they do.
Alright, what about Cat Lady?
Liara.
The chaos. Liara.
The cat's meow would not be a bad idea. Things move in and out of that area every day.
They actually like me there, and don't call me a klepto.
Well, then perfect. We steal the Godstone from a goddess of knowledge and inspiration, and we give it to a god of chaos, goddess of chaos. Are we sure this is good plan? As someone,
This is great plan. I trust them with my life.
I never claimed to be very smart. I just claimed to be careful.
How big are these stony thingamajigers?
you said 3 feet tall.
3 feet tall, 1 foot by 1 foot. They're about 50 pounds. Very small compared to the old one, which is about 5 foot. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
True, but still difficult to transport.
We can at the very least hide it in one of my crystal amps. And just disguise it as one of my amps that I travel with.
That could work. Alright, how much are you paying?
Round here, money's still kind of gaining a value, you know, after the cataclysm and all that. But we're paying 100,000 gold for each of yous.
Jesus. Gold must not be worth very much then.
Well, round here, that's a good way to get you early retirement at the age of 15. Well, if you're human 15, if you're immortal, it's not very much.
Yeah, I can't. It's pretty hard to retire when you never die. Eventually, every money runs out.
I would think you would just retire and then come out of retirement.
Yeah, but once you do that about 400 times, you lack seeing the point anymore.
Fair enough. I guess you could just go on vacation.
I mean, after having been a priest for a few decades, I understand that sentiment at least. Oh, I'm no longer a priest no more, but...
Lily, we can't hear you again.
God damn it, Lily, fix your mic! He was meant to, well, you know, it's well within his line. Daddy Vampire is fucking stupid. Oh.
No?
Here, let me help you out. Wait, hold on. Lily, if you can hear me, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Hello? Howdy. Nope, still connecting. Howdy,
Didn't
Ralph.
work, Lil. Try again.
Oh, hold on.
No, it fucking worked.
Oh.
Cool
Hello.
beans.
My voice mod just crashed again. It happened. It's been happening sometimes, so.
Oh.
Fucking great. I don't remember what I was gonna say, so.
Oh.
Where were we in the conversation?
Beggars can't be choosers. You're transporting to the cat's meow. The 100,000 gold, you're talking about retirement. And Daddy Vampire just said after being a priest for a few decades, he understands your sentiment.
What is
Yeah,
retirement, anyways?
I'm sure you really have a grasp on what it's like to be older than any existing race. I'm sure you get it, dude.
I can't say I understand you, but immortality has anything immortal. It understands at least something.
Yeah, man, I feel you. I'm back with you.
Nonetheless, is that a high enough pay for y'all, or do we need to figure something out?
More than I'm gonna make from my midnight show, so sure.
Good enough.
You might finally stop me from robbing corpses.
Now that would be something I'd like to see.
It's good to see we
That'd
come
be a
to
damn
agreement.
Christmas miracle.
All
Good
right.
to see- Oh,
Anything we should know about the library?
library goes on lockdown after the sun sets every day, mostly to protect against the kind that drink blood, if you understand my whim. So a lot of the guards will have silver blades. I'd be careful about that. As for time limits, we got 3 days to get this done. We gotten word that some people from Helios are planning on doing a full-scale operation. We don't know what this operation is, but I assume it has to do with the Godstone.
Wonderful. You could have led with these silver blades when talking to a fucking lichen.
I can smell you're also a vampire of sorts, but you don't drink blood. You still got
she
your
drinks
blood.
blue.
Yes, it was a how do you say? An experiment. on
You
my
guys
organ.
keep saying the word blue. It's giving me an idea for some kind of song.
That's what melts the rocks. He just goes, I'm blue, David, and all the rocks melt.
I made a fucking I'm blue joke a bit ago, but this just topped my joke, so I'm willing to accept this.
The metal orb pops up, and it's like, all I want for Christmas.
I'm still standing after all this time. All right.
I have a plan forming. Cap, would your people be able to organize a concert at the library?
Okay. At first I thought you meant my people is in my race. I'm like, no such thing, bro. Yeah, my roadies can probably switch the venue up.
Alright, so here's what I'm thinking, and I'm not going to say any more of the plan while Daddy Vampire is here. Excuse us, sir, we're taking the job. You'll hear from us when it's done.
I
God help
understand.
us. Your wife help us.
Well, I will be going so that you guys can talk in a more peaceful manner. I do appreciate you working with me on this. I understand it's a very unique situation for all of yous. And with that, he turns into a slight mist and melts into the back wall, escaping the room without a word or even a sound.
When
Fucking
he can do
vampires.
stupid things like that, I don't understand why he can't just go do the thing himself.
Agreed.
Anyway, so I have a plan. If Kep can get us in for a concert, lots of people, lots of moving around. We put the stone in an amp. It gets carried out. Nobody looks at it. Even if we're under observation from the thing, no one will notice, hopefully. Then we don't have to deal with guards, mostly. No one's the wiser. We get out of town. We go straight to Katmiar. Onyx with her contacts there. We hide the stone with Liara, and it's done. Question, comments, concern.
No, that sounds groovy. We can ride my wagon the whole trip.
Wonderful. And I will hopefully not get stabbed by something silver.
Yeah. The captain of the guard, who's been here the whole time, mind you,
Great.
decides to speak up and goes, "So, what time you planning on doing this? Or do you need some help from the guard? I can't give you a lot, but I can give you a few things."
We get a ruckus as a secondary distraction.
Oh,
What do you
as
mean
to
long
a
as
wrap up
they
a few of
don't,
the bar patrons.
as long as they don't stop Kep's wagon.
Yeah.
As long as everyone knows not to do anything to Kep's wagon.
I'll see about putting some less than honorable guards in the way. That way, they're less likely to check. As for the ruckus, you want me to start something in case your plan fails, right? Well,
Not
I
in
got
case, as a backup.
as a backup.
As kind of a secondary more so. We'll leave, and then go whenever you see the cart on the move, go start a harassment. That way, a lot of the attention's drawn to you harassing the poor bar people. I'll
Well,
leave you some coin.
I can do that just fine. I don't mind a good drink every now and then, and a good bar brawl hasn't happened in a long while. Not since what's his name? Billy decided to drink five barrels.
Billy, I remember this. This was a good bird fight I heard about.
Apparently Billy can take a hit. I didn't know that undead golems can't feel pain. Nonetheless, I'm starting to go southern. Oh boy.
Fun fact, if you resonate hard enough, nothing feels pain, bro.
True. Nonetheless, as you know, we've got 3 days, so you've got time to gain materials, and I've got time to get men in place. There's, of course, blacksmiths all across the city. It doesn't take hard to find any. And you could probably find good escape routes, or, God help you, you could probably do a wanted poster here and there if you wanted. 3 days is plenty of time to get ready.
And, remind me, from here, how far away is the Cat's Meow?
The Cat's Meow is about a half-day's wagon ride. Well, one of their known locations. They've got known and unknown. You know how they are. Some are open operations, some are underground. For me, I'd recommend an underground, which is still about a half ride away.
Well, that could be worse. And, are the blood hunters, or not the blood hunters, are the bloodhounds still,
Unfortunately, yeah, blood hunters and bone spiders are still a thing, but they're less common now. Most of them will leave you alone as long as you leave them alone, unless they're really hungry.
Alright, so we need to have specialized amp box made for the godstone, preferably warded against being scryed. Do either of you need weapons?
I'll
No,
look over
no.
at my moon scimitar and just shrug. No, not really.
I guess that settles that. You got time, and I'm gonna start talking to some guards. I'd recommend hitting up one of the local tinkersmiths. They could probably outfit your amp to keep working and still hold the stone.
Perfect. And, just send us word about the route that you want us to take so that the guards won't stop us.
Of course. When I get the safest route figured out, I'll have you. I'll send a trustful person to send you a letter.
Perfect.
If there's anything else you need from me, we speak of it in here. Clear? None of this goes outside this room.
Oh,
I'm
Sure,
sorry.
sure.
Acknowledged.
Alright, cool. Alright, shoo with you. I've got business to conduct.
Ren walks out.
Alright. It is 9:16. We've got time. Cool. So, what do you guys decide to do? Some of you need to figure out how to get a party going at the library. Some of you need to outfit an amp, and some of you need to figure some other stuff out. What's going up? Also, I don't think you decided how long you're going to do this. Like, are you doing this tonight? 2 days ago? This is between you guys. I'm just putting up points so you guys are on the same page.
How long will it take you to get a party set up, big guy?
I mean, we're supposed to do a concert tomorrow night, like I said, so I can go ahead and just reschedule that. We only have 3 days. I can probably shoot it for noon tomorrow at the earliest.
If we just keep the time and change the venue, I think we should be fine.
Works for me. I'll let my people know.
Can I also have each of your guys' passive perception real quick?
12.
13.
If I'm mine,
12,
12, and the dog has 14. Well, Fox.
Except for oh no, that's not passive. Sorry, I get advantage on certain wisdom and perception rolls.
All right. Cool beans. This is where you guys get to roleplay a little bit, and I'll go with your roleplay if you interact with anything, because this combat comes later, but it's a slow start. It's one of those kinds of stories. I apologize.
No apologies. This is my favorite kind of part.
Having known the town, considering I'm known for grave robbing around here, I want to look around because I know somebody's got some secret stashes around. I want to roll for investigation.
All right, roll
one of the alleys.
Roll for history and investigation.
Where's my history?
Oh,
There's my history.
Where can my... Oof. Okay. Onyx, you've been around tavern after tavern, bar after bar, and you've slept with No, you're asexual. Never mind.
No. I'm dedicated to my
I'm
books and courses.
So used to you being the sexual type. I'm so sorry. You've been through tavern after tavern, bar after bar, hotel after hotel, and you've heard a lot of people talking. But people seem a little more secretive around here, so you don't know much. But you do remember that in the main parkway, people have talked about something hidden within there that might hold a value. After a few days of investigation, not after today, but in previous exploits, you do remember that underneath a bench of sorts were a few unusual markings akin to someone breaking open dirt.
Go find us some shenanigans.
All right, and Rin, we're gonna take this in Discord order, so I'm gonna do one interaction with you and just kind of round robin it.
Okay. Hey, Kep, are you familiar with the concept of a reality check?
Fully aware. Usually try to avoid it.
No, I mean, you know when you get the highly resonating and maybe you see things
Yeah, that's the goal.
and you need people to say, hey, that thing's not real?
Yep, all the time.
Cool. Down that alleyway over there, do you see a man in bloody armor?
Do I?
No. This is a hallucination on her part.
No. Pretty sure that is actually a stairway to God.
Stairway to God.
Cool.
Stairway to fucking God.
I need to go find some blue thing. Excuse me. And Rin heads off.
Heads off. All right, I'll let you head off for a little bit while you, Kep, it is your turn.
Hey yo.
What kind of action do you want to take, or what's your plan of thought?
I want to go talk to my roadies, I guess.
You talk to your
We're
roadies.
switching over the... Hey guys, we have to switch locations. Unfortunately, the venue called in. We're gonna have to play it at the library, but at least they've got a really sweet acoustic setup, actually. So it should be way easier to hook up the speakers there. So that's gonna be pretty sweet.
Yo, dog, what the hell? I thought we had this set up. Now we gotta talk to some prick in a library?
I mean, we haven't taken it out of the the caravan yet, and I just told you it's gonna literally take less time. Shows at the same time. We don't have to deal with the asshole who fucking charged us for parking in the wrong spot. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, you right about that. Fuck that guy. I hope he gets a face full of dirt, but...
At least librarians are quiet, man. We don't have to worry about them talking over us, right? Rock on.
Hey, you know what? You provide a fair point. You know what? I'll talk to the homies. We'll see what we can do. Did you get permission from the... You get permission from the library, or we hitching on a ride here?
We have permission, right? Yes, the guard captain gave us permission.
You explicitly said that you would set that up.
Okay. Don't worry, man. I got that taken care of.
You know what? I trust you. Been my homie for a while. You do your thing. I'll set the crew up. All right? We'll see you there.
Yep. I'm heading right over there. Take care of the librarian.
What kind of personality was that? That was my interpretation of a rock fanboy, and it just didn't work.
You called me homie.
That was a dude, bro, XD. You played a fucking dude, bro.
That was beautiful.
Fucking Chad in the house. Jesus Christ.
It's
now,
beautiful.
so you need to meet halfway between that and someone who thinks poetry is really cool, and you'll hit rocker. It's a sweet point between those two.
It's a sweet point, but okay, I'll remember that.
Right on, dude. Yes. No, that's
Dude, hit me with
killer.
another beer, cause I am fucking feeling the universe right now, and it's sick.
Like, I will do my
David's-
best.
David says that dude bro attempt was so horrid.
Yo, dog, I'm just trying.
The trick is just to be named Josh.
Okay.
Now we
That's
just
not
need a
fair.
Kevin and a
All
white cloth.
Joshes out there are fucking roasted. I hope you're watching this.
Onyx, it's your turn. You decided to go with some shenanigans and head to the park. You head to the park, and it's strangely serene, despite the fact that bombs just went off down the street.
I wouldn't consider it shenanigans. Kep was just saying, yeah, I'll go do that myself, rather than push that work off onto my friends.
I'm talking to Onyx.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'll make it clear. Onyx, you wanted to go for some shenanigans, and heading to the park, you realize that it's really serene, despite the fact that bombs just went off down the fucking street. Across the way, you do see multiple benches, but your memory's not the greatest. So you have a hard time remembering which one exactly you remember seeing disturbed dirt. By now, the dirt's settled in. Nothing's disturbed anymore.
Can I roll an investigation again?
You can try.
Oh,
Well, fuck me sideways.
you do realize I have like 6 on investigation, mate.
Yeah, but 24, the thing was 18. Holy shit,
welcome.
okay. You walk randomly up to a random bench. There is an old man feeding birds there. Kicking the bird seat aside, you look under the bench and go, yep, that's the one. There's
an old man. I have respect for old men, but not dead men, okay? Where's the line? Professionals have lines.
I didn't say you disturbed the old man. I just said you kicked some of the bird seed away.
Ah, okay. I thought you were
I know
about to
that
have me jump a poor old man. I'm like, mate.
No, I'm
there's
not gonna make you
professional-
interact with people. I'm gonna have you interact with the person. I'm just doing small
professionals have
actions.
standards.
and I. Oh, Lily, you went quiet again.
Lily, why? I love to hear your voice.
Oh,
Stop trying to leave us.
and I know that you meant like the
There we
bird
go.
seed on the ground that got dropped, but 100% when you first said that, I was like, ah, shit, Onyx just kicked this bag of bird seed out of this old man's hand. What the
It
fuck?
was my thought too. You were just
Yeah.
like,
I like to
Oh my
imagine
God.
Exy just being like, alright, I like what you're doing with the scene. So, you stab the child in the face, and then. Whoa!
Oh, that's great. That is great. Yeah, you stab the old man in the chest, and as you watch him
No!
die,
oh,
no, you just kick some of the bird seed out of the way so it's easier for you to get under the bench and check it. You have no idea if it's the right one, but you know.
excuse me, old man, but I got something to do here. Hey, do you have like an amulet or something? I can make you a fair trade for getting you up off this bench while I look at the thing.
The old man looks up at you as he notices you speaking, and it starts moving his hand in strange ways. You recognize this as a form of sign language.
Good. There was not sign language, but can I know sign language?
No. You do not know sign language.
But I know thieves can't, and they use hands.
That's
You
not
know
how
what?
that
And
works.
this is the town of Sestival. We don't know if this man is a fucking past thief, okay?
Hold on.
I don't know sign language, but I've done jazz hands before, and that's the same thing.
There is a canonical D&D like sign language. I was
Yeah.
looking at it.
Where
There
is it?
is, which is why I know he doesn't have it. There's an actual sign language.
Although, dude, if you want to learn, I guarantee someone on my crew is an interpreter, because no way is kept playing shows without a sign language interpreter.
That would make
Ooh.
sense, so I would allow that. Although, if you
Well-
want, you could try to see different ways. Maybe he is from an old thief. Maybe he's an old warrior. Maybe he's just an old man who used to be a cobbler.
Maybe he's a
Can I
man who
try
you
it?
need to stab in the chest.
God
get the
damn it!
cook
Why
out.
does every solution involve stabbing?
You
Also,
made
I
a
don't have
stabby
thieves' hand.
character.
I thought I did.
You
I did, but I
cannot
don't
in this case.
I am a professional, Lily. I have standards.
Professionals have standards.
Since fucking Wendy, you have standards, bitch.
She's asexual. Her standards are so high, nobody's willing. Oof.
Nobody's
Hold it.
willing.
Found wanting,
I'm gonna
not
pull out a
to
pen
do
and a
anything.
paper and try and write it down and show it to him. I'm
Alright.
assuming he's literate.
The man picks up the paper, glances at it, reads it very slowly. It takes like a full 3 minutes for him to read it. Hitches his head up and moves his hand into a middle finger.
You too. I'm just gonna go do my business and be. I don't really bother being like next to bodies, so this old man not gonna get the fuck up. I'm about to do what I want to do.
So you decide to like dig the ground underneath him or push the bench out of the way. What's going up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna push the bench out of the way and continue my work.
How hard?
Just enough to scoot it, not enough to hurt the old man. He's a prick, but I have standards.
All right, roll for strength.
This is not gonna end well.
Oh no! If you roll too high, it might be.
Nat 20?
But with -1.
No, a nat 20 is still a nat 20.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
That's still a crit. That means
You
full success.
You don't break a sweat. You put one foot against the bench and push it away with your sheer thigh power. The man is impressed as he gets up and walks away.
I'm gonna give him a flip off while he's walking away.
He quotes Tim Allen from Zoom and goes, "That was bolted to the ground."
Yes.
It's dirt, so I mean, if you can bolt it to dirt and keep it there, that's impressive. I'm gonna be honest.
You just need long enough bolts.
Go through the crust of the earth.
You just play the song of hardened earth and stone.
All right. So I'm gonna assume you're digging that up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going on to Rin then. That way, that'll give you time to dig it up and be a thief. Rin, you're on a search for blue. Dabba Diva.
It's worse every time you reference it.
You need to find another one.
I can't. Hold on. Songs about blue.
Blue vein, blue.
And now my favorite
color.
color is blue.
I mean, that's not the one I was going with, but you know.
Blue on Black, Song Blue, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, Blue Monday, Blue Suede Shoes.
You
Hey,
took
Blue
a
Suede
my
Shoes.
orchid. You took a my orchid, turned it blue.
Why is there so many songs about Blue Moon? Hey, okay, cool. We're good.
All right. So yeah, I'm looking for something blue. I haven't been paying attention. It's been, that blue drink. It took the edge off, but it didn't. It didn't fix it.
She's looking for that good blue drank.
Really there. And then sort of as an afterthought, she does like this hand motion, and she just stops being a lichen. So she's now just a woman walking down the street. You're not
All
real.
right.
Not real. You're not real. You're not real. Well, like this man in armor, and I will explain who he is in backstory later. So that I should have done it before, but I didn't think about it.
No. You're supposed to leave that out so that we learn as we play.
Okay.
That's part of learning about characters. None of you know each other, so this is a good area for you guys to love each other.
So there's a dude in armor, and he is very clearly, he's been eviscerated. It's nasty. There's blood everywhere. He's been attacked by some monster, and he's keeping pace with Rin, and he's, at this point, he's not saying anything, but, the judgment and the cold hatred is in his eyes as he's keeping pace with Rin, and Rin is trying very, very, very hard not to look at him, and is just frantically searching for anything blue that she can steal the blue from without inconveniencing people, because it does anything that she drinks that's blue, if it's an actual object, turns that blue to an ugly gray, a yellowy gray.
Okay. Well, we rolled a 3, so I already know the outcome of this. But is there anywhere that you're specifically going? Or are you just wandering the street looking for blue moon?
So I'm probably, because a thought in the back of my head is, okay, I need to find somebody to make that amp up, to still work and do the. So she'll probably be heading towards the market. Also, maybe hoping to find something that she can just sort of, a scarf or something that she can. Ah, yes, this is blue, and now it's not.
All right. As you're walking, blue is a not rare, but uncommon color, as the colors of the kingdom are brown and gold. So, but as you walk, people start to take notice that you seem distressed, scared even, as a mer person walks up and gently grabs your shoulder and he goes, "Are you okay? You seem a little bit disconcerting."
Rin immediately twists her hand, forcing him to let go of her arm. Please don't touch me.
Oh, I apologize. I don't mean to cause no trouble now. You just seem like you need a little bit of help. You okay? Someone chasing you? You...
No, I'm fine. And as you can tell by the sword on my hip, I can take care of it.
I figure, but if someone's carrying a sword and they look scared, maybe it's a little something more than what it seems.
And so, the man in the armor, who only Rin can see, is standing just at the peripheral of her vision. And she's just, there's this pounding that's starting to go in the back of her head that's okay, I really need blue. I'm gonna start like, yeah, exactly. Listen, I very much appreciate what you're trying to do. Appreciate it more if you just leave me alone, or points me in the direction of like a textile place, or
Textile, huh? Oh, you want some fabric? Well, let me. I tried to do Stinky Joe for a second. I'm like holding my throat and I'm squeezing my esophagus to get my voice to do this.
Kinky.
Layden, don't ever do that to me. Well, there's a clothing factory, not really a factory, but a clothing place about 2 blocks from here. You go down the street, you take a left. It's on your right.
perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no
And-
problem. Stay safe.
You as well, my friend. And she takes off. Like not running, but like she's going as fast as she physically can without running.
Okay. This does catch the attention of multiple people, but the people here have mastered the art of minding their own damn business. So no one really.
Which is one of the reasons why Rin really likes it here and keeps walking.
You enter the textile place and it's a collage of colors, anything from the deepest of reds to the most azure of blues and purples, and everything in between.
Okay, Rin flags down like the nearest attendant. Hello, this is going to be a very, very, very odd request. I need you to show me your ugliest blue. Like the one that you hate, the one that won't sell. Ugliest blue. I have a sister that I hate.
Don't we all? Oh wait, they only have one sister. That sounds mean. I love her.
This is interesting. The attendant happens to be a young man, maybe in his mid-20s. He looks fresh-eyed and bunny-eared. Yes, that's wrong, but I'm gonna say it because I say it.
I would have gone with like bushy-tailed, but bunny-eared. Okay.
I couldn't actually think of the thing. I just knew that it had to do with animals.
Either way, you're a fucking furry.
God damn it! The poor boy thinks for a moment and goes, "Follow me quickly!" And he immediately shoots off. He's walking fast. He works in a fast-paced area, and he walks into an area that has like spools of clothing. You know how when you go into a textile shop they have those rolls of textile. He starts flipping through those, and he pulls out a color of blue that's like a weird mix of light and dark, but it doesn't hit the middle ground. It looks like it's trying to be both. It is fucking ugly. It's kind of like the same color as You Could Call Me Kep, except it's much uglier than that. And so he pulls this out.
Well, he's actually clear.
He pulls it out and pulls out about 3 feet and goes, "Will this suit your needs?"
Absolutely perfect.
All right. How much you need here?
The 3 yards will do. And actually, I was wondering, do you do like a fabric exchange?
Of course.
I have some very interesting gray fabric. It's actually in a very similar pattern, but it doesn't. I tried to make my sister a dress out of the gray, but the gray, no, she wants blue. So, if you could cut this for me.
Of course, trust me, I got a brother who's the same way. So picky. I know how siblings can be. Let me see the color and I'll see how much I can trade for you.
Absolutely. Actually, I think yes, that young lady just down the aisle is waving you down. If you want to go ahead and cut this, I will wait for you.
Roll persuasion.
Oh no, charisma's bad. Okay, dice be kind to me. Not kind to me.
The minimum is 10.
Okay. Oh no, she ducked. She ducked behind the item. Never mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'd like to roll sleight of hand to be like, um. So what I'm trying to get him to do is to like cut just enough of the fabric off that like I can steal the blue from it and then produce the gray fabric. And can I do like a sleight of hand to see if I can like the what is it? The shells and the peas. Here's your card. Where's your card? There's the pea.
Oh, I see. You're trying to get him to look away from the fabric via looking at something in your hand, sort of thing,
Basically.
or looking for something that he might be missing. It would take a little bit of convincing because the fabric's not cut. It's just laying there, connected to the rest of the roll.
I know, which is why I was trying to get him to cut me 3 yards first. Because I thought he had already did that when you said that he pulled out 3 yards.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I try to be explicit in what they do for this very reason. I can cut it real quick, but while you produce the fabric, if it's outside and you're in a cart or something, I'm more than happy to wait.
And meanwhile, Rin's just got this pulsing behind her eyes. So she's going to try and touch. She really, really wanted it to be so that like she would be exchanging this fabric and not like be stealing anything. But at this point, she's like, okay, fuck. So she just, sleight of hand. I'm going to try and touch another blue fabric that I assume, because it's a textile place, similar colors would be nearby.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and touch a blue fabric that is out of sight of him and just take the blue out of it. And
okay. 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is still 20.
That 20 is fucking filthy.
Oh, shoot. You know what? I knew I was forgetting something. I came to the market, you understand, and she's touching the fabric and drinking it away while she's keeping direct eye contact with the man. I came to the market for this express reason, and you know what I did? I left the bolt of fabric just by the door. Just by the door. You know what? That's it. My sister can go fuck herself. She's getting a gray dress. And once she's had her fill of the blue, Rin is like, thank you so much for your help. It's been so helpful. I'm so sorry to have wasted your time.
Oh no, it's okay. We have this happen all the time.
I'm sure. I would forget my sword if it was not attached to my hip. You know?
I understand. My mom's the same way. Well, she died, but we're not talking about that.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that. Well, you have a very, very nice day. Beautiful store, by the way. Lovely colors. And Rin is just leaving. Like
the man doesn't notice a damn thing as you drain the color. Ended up with, "Hey, girl." Yeah. And as you walk away, he goes to put away the fabric and notices that one of the reams is half blue, half gray. And looking back between you and it, he just looks in bewilderment, like, "What the? Am I crazy?" You're already gone, so he can't stop you. But you've had your fill of blue for a little bit.
As Rin is exiting the shop, she sort of looks around and realizes that the man in the armor is no longer around, and she sort of just okay.
Dabba full.
Off in your peripherals, you do see a shadow. It quickly disappears. A back thought in your mind.
All right. I still need to go and make the amp. And so she starts heading further into the market to see if she can find someplace that'll make a working amp that's warded against scrying that's at least big enough to hold this godstone.
All right, and there we're gonna switch to Kep. So you're traveling. Onyx is digging. Kep, you just got done talking to your homies, your Branskis, or whatever the fucking word is anymore. And you now have a goal of talking to someone about the library and having it as a venue.
Yep. I'm gonna go to the library.
All right, that doesn't take very long, as the library is about a 15-minute walk. You head it up to it, and it is a beautiful, beautiful sight. Marble, brick, stone, wood. It's a bunch of collaged materials that don't make sense, but work in a beautiful way. And entering into the building, it's the exact same, except there's row after row after row of books and shelves and anything else that could contain knowledge. Scrolls, stones with hidden messages, anything you could inscribe knowledge into, it's there. But with that, there are also multiple guards, each with an emblem of Leodin etched into their armor.
Cool. So, like, who's in charge around here?
Well, are you talking to anyone, or are you just saying that out loud?
He's just kind of saying that to whoever's nearby.
A librarian who happens to be behind the desk kind of goes,
Hey, you own this place, dude? You look pretty cool.
I don't own the area. I can't do a woman's voice. I'm going to do my normal voice. Imagine a really purty woman's voice.
Miss
I don't know,
Piggy, got it.
Think of Alexis or something. I don't know. Think of her voice. I don't own. Oh,
Well, I don't own it around here, but I can direct you.
Cool. We were asked to switch venues, so we need to talk to whoever's in charge of event planning around here.
Oh, okay. You'll want to talk to Erin. She's right down.
If you can either tell me what to say or
well, you want to direct them to Leodin. Leodin is currently in a meeting, and the meeting will end in about 15 minutes.
Perfect. Okay, so you want to talk to Leodin. You know, her face is all over the building. But she is currently in a meeting right now. But I think it's about to get over. You should. Oh yeah, it should be just a 15-minute wait if you want to sit in one of the many comfy chairs that are around here.
Cool. Out of curiosity, do you happen to know if you guys have any events already scheduled for tomorrow night, per se?
No, they do not. It's very quiet, and it's very seldom they have events happening.
That's
Well,
great
dear,
news.
I mean, it is a library. We don't really do the event things. Although, you know, we have been wanting to up our community outreach.
This place is beautiful. The acoustics in here, I'm really surprised that people haven't reached out before.
Oh no, I know. Anytime it's empty, I sometimes close at night, you know. When it's empty, sometimes I sit in the hallway. And let me tell you, especially in the stairwells, oh, honey, it's just gorgeous.
Oh, man.
The sheer amount of voices she can do just makes me entirely jealous.
I'm getting way too much of a laugh off of that. I didn't expect you to take the role. I was just gonna, like, imagine Alexis's voice and then go into it, but you went right in there.
listen, I really like doing this, and I didn't realize I was good at it until I started doing Leonid's voice.
Hold on, I'll be back. I need to go to the restroom and hopefully take a breath after laughing that hard. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, sweet Jesus, what have I gotten myself into?
We can still hear you,
I'm
babe.
gonna follow suit. I gotta run to the restroom.
Okay. How you doing, Lily?
Muted.
That it was even funnier because I could still hear you. Nah.
Yo? Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
I'm doing good.
Good, good. You know what? Bathroom actually sounds like a good idea.
Live your life.
I'd be... Electric Bugaloo, yes.
Oh, to be a crystal golem and never have to be. Got the damn thing on the wrong thread, and so it was not screwing in properly. Ugh. Dumb. How are you guys today?
Alrighty.
Oh man, he's back. Quick, everybody stop talking shit.
The X? Okay.
I have returned.
I'm glad that you were there, Trinity, because I was pretty sure I was talking to no one. I was like, it'll be kind of a meme because there's nobody here to appreciate the joke. It was like a really sad thing, but you happened to be present, so it was a little less sad.
Well, I'm back now. What's going on?
Nothing. We were
Really
not
just-
hating on you and talking trash and stuff.
Yeah, no way, no way.
I don't know. That kind of sounds like you're talking trash.
I would
Oh,
never.
no, I am not sus. I swear. You can eject Lily out of the spaceport if you need.
Okay.
No. Exy, you don't want to do that. I saw Alexi vent. I think he already booted me. Bastard.
Jesus,
Bro,
X,
don't
where did
fucking-
you come from getting that fucking
Don't
savage?
fucking even. I saw Lexi vent, dude.
It's all like
I-
event.
I yelled that to you, but you kicked me before I could.
Well, Lexi's not here, so she's the most vulnerable. So you know.
Exactly.
I
It's
don't- I
always
don't
the
know
one who
why
wasn't
this thing-
present. I've been
I
on
don't
cams
know
and I haven't seen Lexi once, except for when I saw her vent.
I don't know why I'm disconnecting you guys. I made a whole chat for the explicit reason of putting you there.
Yeah, F minus. Bad at discording. Shame on you.
Yeah. I'm going to get through these events and get you to a somewhat place where you guys are going to stop, and then where session is end. So,
Cool.
Alrighty.
because I don't, yeah. I should probably bring Lexi back in case she did come back. Lexi, darling, are you here? No? Yes,
No,
no,
she's
maybe
not.
so? Okay, bye.
She's still upstairs.
Well, when she comes back, be sure to let me know so I can take her out of Bad Children.
We have such a weird group.
Yeah, but it's great.
Mm-hmm.
The goal of this is not a lot of combat to start, but as you go into it, more combat will happen. Because this one I want to try to be more balanced in how I do things, and story. I'm trying
And
to take
my
what I
goal
learned.
is to make that combat as difficult for you as possible.
Oh yeah.
Not because
these-
they're going to be dying instantly like usual, just because I'm going to make it really hard for them to do anything.
The starting combat was actually to get a feel for how you guys fight. This showed me a lot. Mainly about you, because the rest didn't really get to do a lot.
I melee build.
Oh, she can come back on her own. Cool.
Yeah, I fucking can. Why the hell was I put in the bad children's spot?
They said they saw you vent. You know, you're sus.
They kicked me first because they said I was sus, but you weren't present to defend yourself, so it was really easy to shift the blame off. And then I just killed Trinity, so we were even, and I won.
Yeah, hello, I'm
Amogus.
speaking from the grave.
Rude.
She got
Absolutely.
Thomas Edison's ghost phone on the line.
Oh my god. Alright. Are we, Kep, it is you. You are at the library. You now have information about the thing.
I'm waiting 15 minutes.
Alright,
Pog.
15 minutes. After being alive for God knows how long, 15 minutes feels like a fucking flash. As about 15 minutes pass, the lady calls you over again to give you a real quick explanation of where to meet Leodin and how she acts every now and then.
Swag,
All right.
thanks. Sorry, wait.
Swag, thanks.
Was. Sorry, taking a hit. Okay. Do you want to do the thing, or do we just assume that he goes right into the office?
Straight in.
Straight in. Sorry, no voice acting for you. You were in the bad children.
I mean, I'm going in to see Leodin. Who the fuck do you think is gonna voice act her?
Yeah, no, I cannot do a female voice.
Fair.
Alright, and you would know Leodin better than anyone. You created her, so. Have fun! No. Kep walks into the office with a slight knock, and it's kind of extravagant, but not. It's mostly full of cluttered papers and books, with a tentative stone on the desk. Probably a scribe stone, but you know, you've been around too long, you probably can't remember. And if you can, it's not like you really care. Apathy is a bitch.
It's a really cool rocking it there. Nice to meet
Sure.
you, by the way. I'm Kep. Well, you can call me Kep. I don't really have a name.
By the way, Leodin is wearing her usual attire, save for a ring on her finger and a small choker at the base to hide certain scars.
Oh, thank you. How can I help you?
Yeah, there's a weird circumstance. Sorry to bother you. Our band is playing a show locally tomorrow night, and we were asked to relocate to the library for various reasons to do with the recent attacks. You might have seen outside there was some terrorists, and they asked us to remove to the library. I told them I'd take care of asking you and getting that cleared up. So I wanted to see if you guys had plans already for tomorrow night. If so, we'll see. We're very much willing to work around. We just like to make this show happen. There's a lot of people super excited to see us, and we really don't want to let the people down. 28 persuasion.
That would pass.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Dirty 28. That's how you know it's a high plus.
Jesus Christ. Hold on, how dirty is it?
11.
How
Was it 17?
Seven.
I rolled a
17.
17.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
It would pass.
Okay.
Oh, I did hear about the terrorist attacks. I mean, we've never hosted this kind of event before, but we certainly have the space, and the acoustics are damn good. All right. Let's see.
We've got all the
sorry.
manpower and equipment to set up, so there's nothing. We don't want to stress you out with anything. We just, and as long as you can approve of the place, we'll absolutely take care of everything else, and we don't leave messes. So
Well,
nothing too much to worry about.
That's good. Yeah, normally I leave matters of public interaction to my husband, but he's been gone all day. All right, you know what? This shouldn't be a problem. We've been wanting to do some community outreach anyway. I do have to ask, you and none of your followers or groupies is the right term, right?
We
You
we have some of those, yeah.
okay? Roadies. I'm sorry, not groupies.
We have some of those too, yeah.
As long as none of you are members of Helios or affiliated with Helios, can you assure me of that?
Yeah. We don't really we don't align ourselves with any of the specific guilds or kind of freelancers. We just perform with we perform where there are people who want to hear music. That's pretty much all the affiliation we have. So no fealty to any weird Helios dudes or any of that shit.
Okay, I just have to ask. There's been some rumors lately. But no, that should be fine. Of course, stay out of the restricted sections. Guys shouldn't have anything to do there.
For sure.
And we'll have. I'll. Let's see. I can put. Yes. Yeah. No, that should be fine. The woman that you met earlier, the librarian. I'll have her be your point of contact. And she'll direct your people for the best place to set up that room. Yes, that room. Okay.
Sounds right. She knows the acoustics very well.
Everybody knows the acoustics.
Thank you so much. You've been a fantastic help.
Of course, anything to support the arts.
I can't even complain. This is actually really good. All right. All right. After that conversation, what do you just plan on going back to your groupies and telling them to set up, or
Yep.
what?
Well, I mean, we probably wouldn't need to set up a full day in advance for a small show that could switch venues on the fly. But yeah,
True.
well, I mean, I already told them that the library was taken care of, so
Oh, true. All right, that's
I'm just gonna go do some drugs.
Do some drugs. All right. We got two people who need to kind of finish their line here. So your line is finished. I'm going to say, Onyx, you're at the park. You managed to not so subtly convince the old deaf man to move. But after about 30 minutes of digging, you do manage to pit a wooden box. It's about the size of a small computer, like your tower.
Oh. Do you mind repeating that again for me real quick? You did cut out halfway through that.
Oh, I'm sorry. After about 30 or so minutes of digging, you managed to hit your hands against a small wooden box. It's about the size of a small computer tower, covered in dirt and various other stones, basically.
I want to open it.
You open it. Oh boy. Alright.
No.
How do you open it? Like, do you just grab the top and open it? Do you check the locks?
We're going extra. I don't trust you.
No, you should never trust me. That's kind of the point of the dungeon master. Are you seriously catapulting it?
Yes!
You're catapulting a chest! This thing is 20 pounds.
Well, not the chest, but I'm going to catapult a rock at it.
23 fucking hits. It's not like you can miss at that point.
Yes!
Alright, roll the damage.
I don't trust you.
And it's not
16. And it can't make a dex save. It's inanimate.
You grab a gold coin out of your pocket. Light as air and shiny as fuck. And after a moment, it shoots into the box and the box explodes on contact. Boom! Sending shrapnel of gold, silver, and a few jewels. All in your direction.
See, I'm a roll dex. I'm assuming that's what I need to survive.
Yeah, I was about to say, roll some dex. Oh.
I guarantee we're going to end up having quite a few conversations with ourselves here on the night.
You take 7
it's
damage.
It's bound to happen when we play gods in our own fucking world.
I mean,
it's inevitable.
Box.
I'll go try and find my scraps.
All right.
Of everything that just exploded at me.
The-
What do I find?
You after the box explodes and some of the shrapnel embeds itself into you, you manage to find a few silver and gold coins still intact and a single
Didn't
ruby.
realize I still had Kep's voice.
How much is a ruby worth?
I have no idea, but it's a ruby.
Awesome. And how many gold and silver so I can add it?
You find we'll round out. We'll say you found 5 gold and 5 silver each. The rest were either melted on contact or embedded in your body, or spread out so far that the scraps aren't worth anything.
See, old man, I saved your life. You were sitting on a bomb this entire time and you didn't even realize. And I know you can't fucking hear me, but that's okay.
I like how your first reaction wasn't to like see if you can check for traps or anything. You just say, "I attacked the fucking box."
You do realize, like, I'm the archaeologist over here. Okay, I've disarmed quite a few traps. But, like,
Most
my
of the-
go-to method is yeet something into the midst of the trap.
Most
so
of the
I don't
traps
get
are-
the issue.
Yeah, would be designed to explode on someone who's opening it. So if you just blast everything open from a distance, traps are never your
Right.
fucking problem, yup. It's beautiful.
This one
Wha-
was
what?
designed to react with air, so I mean, hole in box introduces air, air goes boom.
I mean, you know, my archaeologist brain went, bomb? Maybe. Chuck coin? Good idea. Should have been behind a fucking tree.
Maybe you got some damage. You've got some gold and silver.
Ripperoni.
I'll come in looking shiny as fuck.
All right. Is that the
going
end of
to
your
play.
line, or do you want to do one more action, or are you going home? Like, what's going up?
I'm gonna go back to the bar and try and get, like, all of my, spell slots back.
Spell slots?
Yep, I'm just
Alright.
gonna go chill and I'm covered in, like, gold dust.
You walk back to the bar with a slight limp as one of the jewels embedded itself in the side of your knee. But, same old, same old. You've been here before. Sitting down in the stool, Stinky Joe immediately goes,
Hey, welcome back. What do you need? Yeah, you look like you've been hell. You know what you need? You need a good beer, a good strong beer, dark brown. Let me tell you, we got this shit from the zombie lands. They make the meanest beer. Probably because they can't taste it, you know?
Can I get a beer and a whiskey? Do you happen to have any sewing needles?
No, we're not a textile area. We're a fucking tavern. What do you think we are?
You don't have any needles back there, Joe?
Well, nothing that you could use for clothing.
Not for clothing.
Oh. He squints his eyes. What do you need it for?
Have you not seen the shape of myself? I just got exploded by a chest with
Hey, you know what?
gold shrapnel, and I need whiskey and a sewing needle so I can fix myself.
We ain't got sewing needles. We got needles, but not that kind.
Any needles to have some thread.
He turns around and grabs some beer, some whiskey, 3 shots of vodka, and all passes it to you, and goes about his business, completely dismissing the needle.
Need
I mean, I
stitches
think-
over here, and this man just fucking leaves me.
I feel like you would have better luck asking for like a health potion.
I'm going for rough and talking fucking explorer here.
We are in a magical fantasy land. You do not need stitches, you need potions.
You're in the land of My Little Pony. No.
I'm going for fucking Rambo here, okay? We've seen some shit. We've sewn some shit.
Yes, because the cold and quiet type sew clothes.
I mean, I am probably also back in the bar at this point. Do you want a brain massage, dude?
Is that?
Just,
Yeah.
you know,
I want a nap.
I mean, you don't lose temporary hit points upon sleeping, so you can still keep the benefits after taking a long rest.
But what the fuck is a brain massage?
I
God,
mean,
that sounds
a
like
millennial old crystal golem massages your brain until you feel better, so much better that you're 50% healthier than you've ever been.
Guy, that sounds like some really fucked up drugs.
So fucking what if it is?
Fuck it, I'm in.
Uh,
I guess I got all of my spells, but I'm still gonna go take a nap.
so this takes an hour. So Rin has a chance to get back. So, while I massage Onyx's brain, we should wrap up Rin's.
That's what I was gonna do.
Beautiful.
Rin, it is your turn. While they're doing a homie on homie bonding time.
All right, so significantly calmer.
What?
What?
I think she died.
Homie on homie bonding time.
With the asexual adventurer.
Well,
I
yeah,
broke
that's why
her-
it's bonding and not bondage.
Yeah, see? There's nothing sexual about it. You guys are forming a better bond as a team.
Did you learn nothing from Best of All?
Oh, he's
Bros,
fondling my jello
close
brain.
relationships.
While he's
That's-
fondling my jello brain.
Mm-hmm. And you like it. Rin!
Fuck have we devolved into?
Hey, you guys evolved into this. I just gave you the stepping stones.
Oh my goodness. All right, so significantly calmer now that she has had her blue.
Diva.
Still gets worse every time you say it, Nexie. So she's looking for. I don't know. Would an artificer be able to help?
Yes.
I mean, you
Okay.
have one on the team.
True, but do you? Then am I just looking for materials? Do I know that about you?
In this case, artificers in this world also have specializations like blacksmiths. You know, there's silversmiths, coppersmiths, blacksmiths. The type of artificer that Onyx does isn't really related to crystal bases or whatever they work.
No,
So-
I just make shit more powerful.
She'd be
Speaking of
able
which, I need to make you all new armor.
Coppersmiths, silversmiths, blacksmiths. I made you a copper sword. I made you a silver sword. I made you a sword out of the material black. Black itself.
I made you a sword of the moon. Fuck me.
I'm a moonsmith.
Or don't because
there's-
you're ace.
There's actually greensmiths, silversmiths, brownsmiths, blacksmiths, whitesmiths, and goldsmiths.
Does it depend on what belt they've earned?
No, no, it's the
I'm
type.
looking for a crystal smith, apparently.
You're looking for an artificer who specializes in quote unquote rune magic.
Okay.
Because you're looking to ward against scrying spells.
I was about to say, if you're looking for a crystal smith, you probably should have just talked to me since I actively upgrade my own crystal golem body.
But do I know that though? All I know is that we need a hidey place for the godstone.
I don't think you know that. He hasn't
Yeah,
said that explicitly.
To be fair, I don't know that you guys even know I can fly. I just ran over the mud that I created. Maybe I'm just immune to it. Since I made it look like I'm running, I don't even know if y'all know I can fly.
That would be up to their perceptions. I'm allowing them to say that for themselves. If you think that you're perceptive enough to understand that he was just mimicking running, then sure, they know you can fly.
I mean, I have been doing this on stage, like flying and walking to pretend to walk for at least 1,000 years.
True. So you would have gotten really
I
good
mean-
at it.
If you want to roll against my perception, but I feel like Rin has seen a lot of shit and monsters who have, various powers and things, and apparently Rin can tell.
If you feel like you'd like to roll against perceptions, I'll allow it, and I will enforce the rule. Do you guys want to
Onyx
do that?
doesn't know shit.
Onyx has lived in a dungeon for like the past 5 years.
Yeah, Onyx probably wouldn't know much about that, but Rin does provide a good point. So if you want to roll perceptions against each other, I'll allow that.
We did? 22 versus
Oh,
17.
Yeah, we all rolled already. That's why I said Onyx doesn't know shit.
Oh. Rin, okay, yeah, you would have noticed. It would have been subtle, but you would have
Yep.
noticed.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Onyx, yeah, you've been in tombs for a while, so you know. You don't know shit.
All right. So
That's with a plus 11.
Jesus.
It was such a good performance. I thought it was a sure shot.
okay, so I'm going to use my advantage on wisdom perception rolls, and I'm going to try and hear. I'm going to be listening for any kind of like musical sound while I'm trying to find this artificer. Like I'm tuning in. I know that it's going to take me too long to like go through this entire marketplace looking for the specific thing that I'm trying to find. So I'm trying to hear what I'm looking for.
Roll it.
I did. I
Oh.
got a 16 in investigation because I'm rolling with advantage.
My thing is not updating then. Oh, I
But-
see. 7 and
but-
16. Okay. See, this is where my brain stops working. I thought that was for a different thing. I was like, okay. 16. You hear
I'm-
this, you hear two distinct areas of music. One coming from what seems to sound like a flute, and one much more resiny. Like a lot of vibrations.
I'm following the vibrations.
It does not take long for that subtle vibrations to become a thumping in your ears as you reach the artificer's area. There are artificer shops all the way down this street. The street is called Tinker's Tools. Yes, I'm so creative. So proud of myself. But the one that is coming through is called Hard Crystals. Yep, we're going with it. Where a lot of subwoofer type areas, there's a lot of subwoofer type items can be found.
Hey, excuse me.
No one can really hear you as the bass just keeps thumping away. You can see someone working on a one of them, the current one that's thumping away, and he doesn't hear a damn thing.
Rin gives a really sharp whistle, like the you stick two fingers in your mouth whistle.
Oh, I hate those. Those vibrate my ears. I mean, that's a great way, because that's going to vibrate in a really annoying way. He immediately looks up, looks around, and, like, scared for a second. Seeing you, he squints and pulls a wire, or not a wire, a crystal. I'm sorry. See, I'm thinking on electrical terms. I got to think on magic terms. Pulls a crystal out of the subwoofer as it immediately falls quiet. Hey, what you need?
Hey, you do rush work?
Yeah, well, they cost a little more, but yeah.
Awesome. I need a something super specific, dude. I need an amp that's also got some storage capability. You know, I need it to fit some specific dimensions. 3 foot tall, 1 foot by 1 foot, and it still has to work.
Well, that should be pretty easy. My question is how much weight you thinking on putting in these, because you know how it is. Different materials can break under different pressures.
Oh, 100% I get you, man. At least 50 pounds? At least 50 pounds. Maybe a little bit heavier just to be safe, yeah? Also, I cannot forget this part. My boss will kill me. I also need it to be warded against scrying.
All right, now hold on. What do you need? What do you need it scrying for? Someone watching you? You trying to sneak out some vinyl? Do they have vinyl in this world? You know, fuck it, we're going. They have it vinyl.
We have special light
We
shows
gotta
every
get-
night. We can't have everybody looking in and seeing how all the magic's done.
Wait, we
So-
gotta get some bone records out.
So,
Unfortunately, you two aren't there, so I'm not going to count those.
okay, so this husband got in contact with a friend of mine, and he's wanting to sneak something out of his wife's house to surprise her. And like Rin is trying very hard because she knows she's a shit liar. Is trying very hard to say the truth that isn't immediately obviously the truth. And so we're having this concert, and I thought, the subwoofer, it's about the right size typically to get this in and out, But the wife, oh, crazy smart, man, crazy smart. And if she can't find this thing, she'll go looking for it, which will ruin the surprise.
I see. Oh, okay. Let me tell you, it'll take a few hours. Something like that's kind of hard to build. You understand? You seem like a smart lady. 6 hours minimum.
You know what? That's actually better. I need the nap like no one's business. Could you Stinky Joe's Tavern?
Yeah,
So,
Stinky
the
Joe
tavern.
serves me great drinks.
Yes. I believe the musician Kep, you know Kep?
I
rapper?
heard of him. He's big around these parts. Well, he's big
Yeah.
around anywhere who listens to music.
And you have to be loving the music. You're doing the amps. That's so cool. Send it to Kep's people and tell them it's from Kep.
And what about pay? This kind of thing ain't cheap,
100%, I get you. Do I have any money?
I have
think
no
I
idea.
money.
That was a setup thing.
Oh,
At level 5, you start with 500. That's why I have a carriage and barded donkeys. My donkeys have armor.
Nice.
500 is a pretty decent amount of gold.
yeah. Yeah. How much are you looking for?
Amps like that, especially with the weight that you need, it's gonna be about 300, give or take. If I can make it cheaper while not getting rid of the quality, I can. But the what's it called? What do the fancy people call it? The invoice, I guess, will be 300, and then whatever we don't use, we'll give back.
I mean, honestly, a rush job like this and so specific in 6 hours, 300 men, you've got it. So, Rin goes ahead and pays the man 150, and I'll see to it you get the other 150 upon arrival. I've been burned before in markets. There was this whole thing with a sword. It was terrible.
Are you telling
is
the
that
truth,
alright?
or is this a lie?
With the sword,
No, you'll get him his other 150.
this is 100% the truth. Rin has every intention of getting him another 150.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
19.
Didn't fucking need it.
Nice.
Okay, so said start out with 150 minus 500 minus 150, 350. Okay. So yeah, 150 up front, half up front, and then I'll pay you the other 150, or however much it ended up costing.
You know what? You seem like an honest gal, and you're being nice to me. Not a lot of people do that around these parts. If when I finish it, 150 on completion.
Excellent. You're the man.
Hey, thank you kindly. Now you said you need a nap, and I got to get to this as soon as possible. So probably best we part our ways. But hey girl, can I buy you a drink after this?
Hey girl, can I buy you a drink?
Sure,
Okay.
but
He's
only
sad,
if it's
lonely
blue.
guy. Blue. Kind of weird, but you know what? I respect it.
And then Rin smiles, making sure to show her teeth so he knows just exactly what the fuck he's getting into. Alright.
Hold on, let me roll something.
Intimidation.
Oh, he does not care. This man does not care.
He
The
is
power of the boner
into
is
it.
strong with this one.
What is it with my character?
Were you rolling common sense versus libido? A role men often make.
No, I was rolling to see how scared he was. This man's not scared. He wants that. He'll let mommy bite him any day.
The courage roll.
The courage roll. All right. Like I said, I've got to go take a nap. But yes. So I'll see you 6.5, 7 hours. Yeah.
See you then.
Perfect. Bye.
Bye bye. He gets right to work.
Perfect. And then Rin will head back to the bar because she'll assume that that's where the others went.
Alrighty. That's probably going to be end of session unless you guys want to have some interaction before we do.
I did want to ask her a question when she walks into the bar and sees me doing brain surgery.
Okay. That is fine. That's why I said unless you want interactions. Go for your interactions.
So, I'll repost it in chat, but if you go ahead and read that second paragraph, I imagine that during this, like, I have Onyx under, basically, like, unconscious.
Yeah.
But, when Rin walks in, I want to turn and say, hey, wait.
Hey, did you feel like you made a good first impression? Because if not, we can have a do-over. I can just like wipe up to the last 24 hours while I'm in here.
I mean, you know,
Do you
It
think
seems
he
like a
likes
lot-
us?
I
I'm
think
just
he
already
likes-
in here, so I want to make sure.
I think he likes us enough, and even if he didn't, I really don't want to have to explain what happens in the last
Yeah,
of
cool,
us
that's
meeting
fair.
him. Because if you remember, he was rather scared of me in the beginning. He was worried I was going to eat his face. I don't want
Pain
to.
in the ass.
Yeah.
We'll just
So
leave him.
what the fuck happened to him? He looks shiny right now.
Look shiny.
He's
Wow.
got his
He's a
gold.
vampire.
This is the youngest his blood has ever felt, I guarantee it. He'll come out of this with a shine, a glow, even. Just let me do my work.
All right, I'm going to go lay down and have a nap because I need one. There is a young artificer who is coming by with the amp that we talked about before. I owe him 150 gold on delivery. If I am not up, can you cover that and I will pay you back? We can't hear you again, Lily.
I was about to say if he's being if Kep is being quiet for persuasion, I'll make you roll fucking persuasion. Then again, he knows his character. She knows his character. I'm trying to do you by your character's pronouns, which confuses me. Kep knows the character, so I mean, they would know if it persuades them or not.
Yeah.
Kep, my boy.
Well, he said yes.
Yes.
There we go. Lily?
How we evolve.
Yes. Yeah, I can cover that. That's no problem.
Awesome. Cool. I'm going to go nap. Wake me if something's exploding again.
Will do.
All
Let
right.
me know if you want brain surgery.
Uh,
You'll feel 50% better than you ever have in your life. I guarantee it.
only if
Literally.
you promise. Only if you promise not to erase memories. I
Sure.
don't.
I'll absolutely promise that. But this guy didn't think to ask.
Fair enough.
He didn't ask me not to, so got him.
Hate all
I swear, if that becomes a story point, like you erase their memories, and now you have to.
Oh man, I said something really awkward.
Nah, man, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That never happened. Let me get in that brain.
Kep. Why am I missing hours, Kep? What did you do, Kep?
Look, we were all really drunk. I'm sure it was just the liquor. I didn't
I
touch your
don't
brain.
believe you, Kep. Do you want to know why I don't believe you?
Because I have so many extra temporary hit points.
I feel amazing, Kep.
In
Why
my
do I feel
opinion,
so
Rosa
good?
didn't think I could drink an entire bottle of mouthwash.
You're right, shit. I should have thought of that. The hangover's a dead giveaway, isn't it?
Little bit.
I
That's
need to
the
get
end
you
of the-
temporary hit points and then punch you a couple times.
Oh no!
Yeah,
You fell down the stairs or something. You were
I-
really drunk.
You can get rid of memories, Kep. You cannot get rid of emotional memories. Why do I feel like I need to punch you?
Don't worry. I remember everything ever that you don't.
That's not a comfort, Kep.
It's more
That's
of a
gonna be
burden
like that
to
one
remember
friend
the
that has a
things that
video
you
camera.
did, trust me.
For all of your dumb shit that you can't remember, Cap will remember.
Oh my goodness.
Alright. That is the end of this session. You will start back in Stinky Joe. You end here where you started here. Any thoughts, questions, concerns, recommendations before we end this, like, actually get out of call?
Nope.
This was fun.
hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Using the young blood on myself, assuming that happens, my health points are now at 69.
Yo.
Nice. Nice.
Absolutely, like, if we're doing a short rest after this, Kep is absolutely willing to cast Youngblood on you as well, so that you can start the next round with it. Like, if you wake up early or before you go to bed, because he can just give these things out, yo.
Beautiful.
And he doesn't have to sleep. So he's just sitting down there on the bar board anyway. You can just wake up and come get a brain massage.
Perfect.
I love how you call it brain massage. It's great. You're doing this right in the middle of the fucking tavern, too.
Yeah, I imagine we're actively in a booth, and Onyx is, like, laid down on the table, like, head in hands, and I'm just, like, reaching in with my crystals, like, what's up? Yeah, you got a knot here, man.
Yo, dog, I see
You
some stage
damn
4
it.
brain cancer. You want me to take
Let
that
me
out for you?
just pluck. Actually, straight up, if you have any curable mental ailment, it's gone, dude.
Man, this crystal healing really works.
Right?
Shit.
I'm telling
I
you,
knew
modern
Western-
medicine is magic.
I swear, I thought astrology was bullshit, but here we are being proved wrong. Alright. Well, it was fun. This has been a very interesting starting session for Generations. I
Hell
shall
yeah.
see you guys next time.
See you next time,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
This was
Bye.
fun. Bye.
All right, that was a good time. That was a fun introduction. I think we had fun. I hope you all had fun. And if you did, feel free to tune in on. Well, not Tuesday. We're having to switch where our other D&D game is just for next week. We'll be back on schedule after that. But yeah, we're near the end boss in that one, and I'll get back to you on what day that's gonna be, because we haven't figured that out just yet. But on Friday we'll be back with more of this fantastic campaign with Kep, who I am very excited about. And on Saturday we'll be back with more. No, we won't be back with more Necronox. Next Saturday we'll be back with more Necronox. You know, things come up here, there, everywhere, as it be. So let's go ahead and grade ourselves out to Mr. Tote Bear, who happens to be live. Always nice when a creator that I'm a big fan of happens to actually be online when I'm running out. It's a good time. So yeah, hope you had a fantastic time. Hope to see you again. Enjoy Tope Bear. Say hi. He's a great dude. Hang around. Good night.
Best intro.